Supercup. The Supercup, ladies and gentlemen, the Supercup. Now, I'm going to be watching this on the Sky Sport YouTube channel, which is a bit behind. It's typically always like a good minute or two behind. So my reactions will be a good minute or two behind. I don't know whether other people will try and come in or not. I have no idea. But what is important here, ladies and gentlemen, is that the game is about to begin. It's the Super Cup. You all know how I feel about the Super Cup. I like it. I don't love it. It is a glorified friendly, if we're being, if we're being honest. But I'm still here for it. A couple of key things. One, I like the fact that Teller's starting. I was going to be a little bit angry. I'm not going to lie. If if Harry Kane was starting right away, I would have been a little bit angry and disappointed because Tell has put in a shift. He has worked, incredibly hard, and he deserved to start. So I'm glad that he is starting in this, which important game. Now let me just pull up my stream on my phone just to see whether the audio is working. Because right now I can still fix it while they are waiting to kick off. But obviously that's not the case once they have kicked off. Yeah. Okay. Audio seems to be fine. And we're about to kick off. So predictions. I think 3-1. I think a 3-1. I think we're going to win. Oh, I can't be serious. I think we're going to win 3-1. If I'm being completely honest. I'm feeling quite confident about this one, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this one goes. And I think, if I am being completely honest, if I'm being completely honest, I do think that this is going to be one of those games that is going to be quite back and forth. But ultimately, I think like in the 60th minute or so, we're going to get goals like coming in very, very quickly. And then it's going to slow down. And then like in the last 10-ish minutes, we're going to get another goal that kind of seals it. That's how I think it's going to go. Let me mute the game's notification. Leipzig have done so many good signings. Xavi Simons, a huge fan of, obviously. And they just signed Lukeba. And I'm just like, bro, you just upgraded on... Okay, not yet. But they're going to upgrade on Guardiola. That to me is just huge. Huge. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm eating, these nuts. Crunchy coconut peanuts. These things are amazing, all right? Straight up. These things are like the best thing you could possibly ever want. They're just that good. Why Pavard? You're asking the wrong person. You're asking the wrong person, Wilma. Game kicks off. We've now kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, I'm watching the official Sky Sports stream on YouTube. I did not realize that the Sky Sport YouTube channel is using a tactical feed. They literally just said that. I don't want a tactical feed. I want the spectacle. Let me try and find a non-legal stream. I could just turn the TV on, but I really should just turn the TV on. I'll make a tactical view though. I also think it's a big sign that Lima is playing. Oh, wow. Anyway, I was going to say, I do think it's a big signal that Lima is playing next to Kimmich. That's a very big signal. The main man. Shout out to you. Hope you're well. Hope everything is good. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. So we're currently 2 minutes and 25 seconds in. Hope that, for those that are singing along, be able to follow along. Leipzig scored, almost scores. Well, well, welcome, welcome to the new season. Danny Olmo just completely open in the box. Can you find the stream? There are two streams available to you depending on where you live. One is the official Sky Sport YouTube channel. It has it in a tactical view format, so it's from far away, but it's free on YouTube. And if you can't find it, all I'm gonna say, and you didn't hear this from me, all right? All I'm gonna say, and listen very carefully because I'm only gonna say it once. Crackstreams.nu. That's all I'm gonna say. Crackstreams.nu. RB Leipzig. So yeah, RB Leipzig have scored thanks to Danny Olmo. We're 3 minutes in, well, 4 minutes in really. He's basically scored from a free kick. So that's my prediction. Well, all right, pouring the ball, gives them a corner. Oh boy. Oh boy, bringing Kane immediately. Like bringing Kane immediately. All right, just pull with his feet, giving them a corner. Did we inherit the losing gene? Did we inherit the losing gene? I don't think so. I was going to say this before Leipzig scored. Like literally like 5 seconds before Leipzig scored, I was trying to think of how to word this. And then they score. Leipzig have gotten so much better. People don't realize this, but like the signings that they've made have made them so much better. There's a reason why they spend like 2 months trying to get Openda. Now, the issue is, of course, they've got a lot of loan players. But when you've got so many quality loan players, then the way I see it, you're just doing well. You're just doing well. It doesn't matter. You'll just do well, even if you have loan players. Hey, TNP. How you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're well. And you all know how I feel about Ulreich. I do not trust him. I do not trust him. Same way I didn't trust Summer, because he just can't pass. My goodness. Davis, come on. How many goals is Kane scoring this season? In all competition or just in the Bundesliga? I think in the Bundesliga it's going to get 25 to 30. I don't see him getting like 30 to 40 like people are predicting, because people need to remember that Lewandowski only did that once at his time in Bayern, and that's when he broke the record. So, and I don't expect Kane to do that immediately, because that system was built specifically for Lewandowski. So I'd be happy with 25 to 30 goals in the Bundesliga, but I do think he's going to have a significant amount of assists, because that's just the kind of striker that he is. All competitions, I think, at about 7 in the DFB Pokal and at about 7 in the Champions League. So let's say roughly 35 to 40 in all competitions. I think that would be okay for the first season, and I think then you can build on that. That's just what I think. Tuchel already pissed. Tuchel already pissed. All right. You love to see it. Oh, of all time, obviously. Of all time. Kane on a halftime. Hey, Tuchel in the pre-interview said he's going to get a few minutes. That doesn't sound like a half. That sounds like, 20 minutes ish, 30 minutes ish. But we'll see. If he did, hey, all I'm gonna say is things would go crazy. Things would be crazy. Tuchel, you can already see Tuchel waving them all forward. He's not telling them all to, move the ball forward. And yet we're passing it backwards at all times. You can see Tuchel just on like the sideline, just constantly waving them forward. Atmosphere is really good for what is essentially a glorified preseason opener. For those that haven't seen it, I think the biggest statement of this game so far is the fact that Lima is starting, whereas like all the other starters, all the other new players aren't starting. Jay isn't starting. Kane isn't starting, but Lima is. I think that's a huge signal towards Goretzka. Dutch. Woo! Oh, come on. That's gotta be better than that. Oh, that pass from Kimmich. Mamma mia. Woo! Kimmich is one of my favorite players in the squad. Gabby might have been upset. But like there are like two players in the squad that I like, Müller and Kimmich. And what I mean by like is like as Musiala gets fouled, he's like, "Yo, Prince, remember me, remember me." All right, three players. I like Musiala as well. There you go. Now, but Musiala right now, he needs to have a consistent season for me to really put him on that echelon. Well, I liked unselfish players, which is why someone like Kimmich, Müller, I quite like. And then you mix in the fact that Kimmich is the best midfielder in the world, who's been basically carrying our midfield for years, which is kind of just. I'm not going to say anything about that. Yeah, we're pushing forward now. We're pushing. We're slowly starting to develop some dominance in this game. A lot of passes right now, but like nothing penetrative. Dominance or ball possession. Run by Sane. I thought Kane was going to do that pass. I just hope Kane isn't another Mane. Hey, if he is, I'm gonna go off. That's what I'm gonna say. You all know how I felt about the Kane deal. Not my preferred choice, just not because I doubt his qualities, but because I doubt his fit. But as I said in the video earlier today, when you're a top player, I expect you to adapt. So I expect him to adapt to Bayern. That's the way I see it. We're currently 12 minutes and 10 seconds into the game right now. Bayern is a little bit too lethargic right now, and that's my issue. A little bit too lethargic. Right. Time for the counter. Time for the counter. Ultimately, it landed at Gnabry's feet, but that wasn't. Someone. Too many cooks. That was a bad foul. Good job, Pavard. Good job. That was just a bad count. Like, just take the easy pass. Sané, just take the easy pass. Gnabry isn't Usain Bolt. He isn't going to outrun everyone. Tell was in the center. He could have just tried getting him the ball and just, let him have a shot on target, essentially. We just overcomplicate things too much, too often. And that's the issue. Like, just keep things simple. Keep things simple. You see how easy it is for Leipzig to go from their half of the field to our box. 4 to 5 passes and they're in our box. Whereas we're just patient, constantly having the ball, but not being penetrated with it. For those joining us, we're currently at 14 and 35 seconds in. A play is just so slow. Oh, Gnabry! Tell! Oh, come on! You have to score that. He has to score that. Wait on. Tell has to score that. Tell has to score that. That is, it doesn't matter how young he is. That isn't that's a good. He basically just went for a clean hit. He went for a clean hit rather than a placed hit or a powerful hit. Which in that situation, that isn't necessarily the wrong choice, but you really need to prefer a placed hit in that situation. But he just went for a clean hit. Like, you pick your corner and you just slot it in there. You don't try and I need to get best contact. You just think, okay, I just need to get it into a corner. Hopefully that comes with experience. That's all I can say. Hopefully that comes with experience. And of course, in the background, you can hear Tita and Bayern, die Lederhosen aus. They've got nothing better to chant. No chant about their own club, because that club was founded 2 years ago. Ooh. Bayern looking more and more like a counter-attacking team. Which, again, was that Sané crossing with his right foot and it being a good cross? That cross right there by Sané with his right foot to Gnabry in the box was better than Coman, who's right-footed, crossing. That's just sad. Okay, Davis. Okay, Davis. Bit too much. bit too much. I really like this kit. I like this. I actually really like all our kits this season. I don't know how like the general. Let me know actually. For those watching, let me know how do you feel about our kits this year? Because I really like all of them. Like I just ordered the home kit, and I will be ordering this kit as well. I really like this one. Maybe it's because it's not the traditional badge. I always like the third kits more than like the main kits because I feel like the main kits they don't really do much with them. The only kit I don't like is the away kit. That's the only kit I don't like this season, the black kit. Well, it's more like a purple really than a black. But let me know what you all think. Like, do you like the kits that we're having this year, or are you just like, it's whatever? Oh, okay. The crowd is waking up. I mean, it's been awake the whole game, but it's waking. It's truly waking up. Who went out for Goretzka? That's all I'm gonna say. Paul went out for Goretzka. Sané overplaying it. I am so happy that Simons isn't at PSG. Well, PSV or PSG. All right. All right, referee. That's leave. Oh, I almost thought they got the second one. I'm not gonna lie. Ole Hoeneß already looking disappointed. He's already looking pissed off. No, my eye is just annoying. I need some sleep. Whoa! All right, good. All right, good. Start the counter. Start the counter. Start the counter. No one there but Tell. No one there but Tell. No help. Bleacher Report, no help meme. That was Tell right there in that counter. But I like the fact that like even Limo just ran for it. And he's not even the fastest, but like that should tell you something. Us on the counter. We're gonna be dangerous. Oh, okay. If only if that wasn't Gnabry and that was like Harry Kane, that goes in just because he's a little taller. Good counter and another good cross from Sané with his right foot. I don't think even Harry Kane could have reached that. You need like an Ibra Cadabra. He's the only one that could reach that probably. I wonder if that's like the plan for us to become a more counter-attacking team. Because if we are, then I understand the Kane signing. It just, for a possession-based team, is where I don't understand it. Oh. Into no man's land. By the way, we're currently 23 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Oh! Oh! After all the hype, after all the good play you've had during this preseason campaign, you went for just this time you went for power. This time you went for power. Bro, just keep this shot down and you score there. That's a second big chance. A second chance that you should have scored. Okay, here's the positive. He's getting into positions to get those chances. Here's the negative. He isn't converting them. Like, the one thing about him is that typically he's calm. He's cool. He's collected. Why is this the game where he's not calm? He's not cool. He's not collected. My brother. Be calm. Be cool. Be collected. And he could have had 2 goals already, Tell. Do you think we'll get a DM? I do think so. I think Tuchel has made it very, very clear that he wants a number 6, and he's going to get it. The fact that he wanted Kane and he got him, I think, you know, him wanting a number 6, he's going to get that too. Salah's good, but ain't ready. Sign Kane. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. He's good, but he's still very raw. So he's going to have like a few years now to really learn and take over the mantle, which is good. I don't know if I like the referee or not. I don't know whether I like how the referee is refereeing this game or not. But you know what? I'll take it. Because at least he's consistently bad. You know? The worst thing is if he was inconsistently bad. Yay. Gimme. Or Sane on a free kick. Let's see how bad this goes. Oh. I thought that went in. I thought that went in. I was about to eat my words. See my card almost with the own goal. I was about to eat my words. We definitely have the chances. We definitely have more chance. This is, I mean, to be fair, this is just a repeat of last season. You know, all the chances but no goal. Oh, oh, ah! Need to play that quicker. Quicker. Who was that to? Now, honestly, I'm not even one of those Pava haters just because he wants to leave. Put Mazraoui in. like, put Mazraoui on and let me be done with this, all right? Let me be done. Let me be released from this Pava hell, all right? He's such a good player. But like, when he's not, happy isn't the right word, but when he's not motivated, he just plays so much worse. Bro, what is this time wasting? Oh, there was a penalty check. Okay. Image, what's that? Oh? Ah. Oh. What, by the way, what's with all the betting sponsors in this game? Like, on the sideboards, you've got SoRet, which I use, by the way. If you want to use SoRet, check my link in the description down below and sign up with my link. And you get a free card once you buy 5 cards from the marketplace. Haha. But there's like 10 different betting ads still running beyond that. Granted, SoRet isn't really betting, it's more like fantasy football, but still. Yeah, I agree with the commentators, and it's not often that I agree with the commentators. We are actually dominant in this game. Like, we've had the majority of the chances, we've had the majority of the possession, we've had the majority of the big chances. They just have to go. They just have the goal. Why are you? Yo, this commentator is pissing me off now. He just made the same joke that I made last season when we signed Mane, and I said, we've got Sané, now we've got Mane. What, just get Kane next season? He just made the same joke as well. They have Sané, they had Mane, and now they have Kane. These guys are watching my show and stealing my lines. They're stealing my lines. Can you believe it? That's how good my lines are. How about right back is just not it. At least play Stani or Mazda. I agree. Cross? No. No, not at all. Ah, Sané! Good work from Leroy. More freaking Sané. Good work. Good work. Good work. Because where was our right back? He was nowhere to be seen. So Sané had to take over that duty. Again, we're back to the slow build-up. We've been great when we've been countering. When we've been pressing high. Our possession play, like a slow build-up possession, hasn't really been fruitful. Yeah. We'll see. Musiala, Lima. Ah! Gnabry, how? Just get a touch to that. How far was that from him? Ah, too far. Too far. I thought Gnabry could have. That shouldn't have been a corner. That should not be a corner. Handball. Handball. I've seen that. That's a. Come on. Come on. Ref. Ref. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm getting robbed. No. How is there no VAR check? Tausif, how you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. I hope everything's good with you. I hope everything is well. Hope you're in good health and all is well. Literally the stupidest 1-0 to concede. Put in our new signings and let me be done with this, all right? Seriously. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, Dak. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. Pavard gets a yellow. Upamecano gets a yellow. And Tell has missed all his big chances. Our free Frenchies. Our free Frenchies. You know, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something that I didn't think I would say. Davis has actually had a decent game. I know, shocker. But he's actually had a decent game. Which it's been like 10 years, but he's actually had a decent game. It's not amazing, not good, just decent. But that's already better than he's had in 10 years. Kane infected us with a bottler gene. We're now even bigger bottlers than before. That's not possible. That's not possible, all right? That's not possible. We can't be bigger bottlers than we have been. Well, at that point, we're Dortmund. And that's not possible. No. Start the counter. That's a foul. Ref! So we don't press, but also play a high line. I mean, we do press. We've gotten most of our chances from the press and from the countering perspective. It's just you can't press for 90 minutes, especially not in what's essentially a preseason game. You know, you gotta be smart with your press. I mean, if you look at the stats, they brought them up a few minutes ago, but they are not currently up. But you know, we've won the ball back after I think it was like 10 seconds, which is significantly faster than Leipzig. Always backwards. Always backwards. Play the more dangerous passes. Who cares about your pass percentage? Play some penetrative passes. If I see another backwards pass, Kimmich, you pass the ball forwards. There we go. Penetrative. Woo! Is that not a foul by the goalkeeper? Is that not a foul by the goalkeeper? If that was an outfield player, they wouldn't have gotten away with that. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, tell! All right, all right, all right. Is that not a foul by the goalkeeper? He didn't get the ball. What worries me most with Davis always has been his first touch. Hope he improves on it. He's fast. That's all he's got. Everything else he's mediocre at, but he's fast. Yay. That's sort of the issue. When you're too fast, you can sort of get away with most things and don't have to improve them then because you're fast and you can make up for your mistakes with just your pace. And that's what annoys me so much because he's not going to improve much because he can just make up for it with his pace. I'm not a fan of Tuchel, but I give him time. For me, he's got until the winter break now. Like I always say, I give managers two transfer windows. He's had the summer and he's going to have the winter. And after the winter, if I don't think he is doing anything, I'll call for him. I'll call for his head on the first day after the winter transfer window. Prince Sangare as a 6-foot. You know me. You know me. You know me. You know me. Sangare. I've been asking for him for. He lands on his head, but he didn't do anything wrong. That's not a foul. Anyway, back to the point. Sangare is a 6. As someone that's been advocating for us to get him for a long time, I want him. I want him. Cheap, fulfills what we need, and you know what? That's all I care about. Cheap and fulfills what we need. I don't need more than that. Howard has to cost almost a red. No, that was not a red. That was not a foul. He got the ball. It's just a follow through, you know. But there's not much you can do about that. The way he landed, that isn't something that he can do about. He got the ball fair and square, as a wise man would say. And that wise man is me, by the way. Hi, I'm Mr. Wise. Hope Kratzik can develop into a good fullback for us. Part of our youth academy players, well, let's hope they won't be like another Julian Green or Gaudino. Here's a question for all of you. The super youngster that we had, Gaudino. Does anyone remember my videos back when, you know, under Pep, when Gaudino played? Does anyone here remember my videos that I made back then? I was like all in on the guy. I was like, oh, best youngster ever. He's gonna be the future of our club, so on and so forth. Y'all wanna know what he's currently up to? The guy is probably too bad for the Saudi Arabian league. That's all I'm gonna say. Absolutely not. Tuchel was hyped because the treble was in the threat. I could understand to be nice to Tuchel for the last couple of months, but the criticism starts now. That's a board issue. That's not a Tuchel issue. Like, that's a board issue, not a Tuchel issue. As I said, for me, Tuchel, I will be on him starting the winter transfer window. What's with the crowd hyping this Kimmich free kick on? Kimmich cannot take a set piece. Let Harold Kane, first of his name, the man that came from England, let him take the set pieces once he comes on. Stop with this Sané and Kimmich. Start with the Sané and Kimmich set pieces. Enough of that. I can't take it anymore. How many years do you have to suffer under the Kimmich set pieces? But maybe the best passer in world football. He's got the worst set pieces in the world. And it annoys me to no end. I watch PSV. Sangari is good. Yes, I'm not. I watch PSV too, and you know what? I'm all in Sangari. That PSV team was like one of my favorite teams to watch. The Gakpo, the Gakpo season when was it 2022? I think it was 2022. That 2022 season was like, eh, that's a foul. It's a soft one, but it's a foul. You know, Leipzig really haven't created. Ah. And I was just about to say, Leipzig really haven't created much since they scored, and here they go. They scored a second. We're getting bullied by Danny freaking Olmo. There is no way. There is no. Okay, time to score 3 goals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching along. I will see you all never ever again. Until never ever again. See ya. Where can I watch the game? Please help me. Sky Sports on YouTube has it for free. Sky Sports UK on YouTube has it for free. Crackstreams.nu. You didn't hear that from me. Just saying. Crackstreams.nu. No way. End the stream. He stunted on his hard, bro. He's stunting on the mows. Unfortunately, those holes were us. The talent agenda has just died. Like all the people that were supporting Tell, me included, we're gonna have to hold this. Like if Kane comes on and suddenly scores a goal or something, hey, then that Tell agenda will be dead in the water. And I hope that doesn't happen. Not another corner. Is that like the 20th corner we've had already? 20 corners and nothing from it. At this point, let Upa take the corners. Hey, it can't be any worse. It can't be any worse. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the banter season is upon us again, as it is every single year. At least if you bet on Olmo, they almost scored again. They almost scored again, bro. Bro, we're getting outplayed! I think Ulreich is injured. Like, he looks hurt. No, he's fine. Okay. I was going to say, you don't have a goalkeeper and then he gets injured or something. Please just end the game. Just end the game. Rid me of this misery. Relieve me of this pain. Set me free. Look. Ah, look. Look. Look here. Listen. Look here. No. This is painful. This is painful. This is painful. We can't build up play. The only chances we had was when we like won the ball half the field through our press. Like we've had like it feels. I haven't seen the stats, but it feels like we've had like 65% possession, and we've not been able to create a single chance through our possession. All our chances have come through counters. Now, I'm not saying the season is in danger, but at some point, I'm gonna have to get myself that Balotelli shirt. Why always me? Why always us? Oh no! And the worst person for this sort of occasion, the worst person just joined. How are you doing, Core? I hope you are well. Core, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Everything's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't hear you.
can you hear me?
I can now. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this half?
I've been telling you guys this. It's not a just get Kane situation. This team
It's
needs
not.
serious surgery, bro. Like, you know, I expected Sane to get sold this summer, and then I expected Upamecano to get sold this summer. And I don't think it's too late to get rid of them, but the two goals obviously came from Upamecano's side. So this shows this is not even a two-goal situation. This is just the team is just bad, you know. It's been bad for not only last season but even preseason. Um, Kimmich, he's not a box to box. Um, Again, making the same mistake, putting Upamecano in. Davis cannot attack, um, and you know, it's just such a whole. I don't understand where. How can we have aspiration? I'm sorry, aspiration to do on the Champions League, but we don't see the loopholes in our team. The loopholes in our team is obvious, it's evident. Why are we giving Upamecano time? Why are we giving Sane time?
You know,
These guys
I'm
are bad. We should have gotten at least two wingers this summer. We're
I'm gonna
just so
ask you
bad.
something.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask you something, and this is just purely for my sanity's sake. Is there anything good? Like, is there anything good that you saw? Just so that my mood that is already a rock
No,
bottom
I mean
can
the
get
only
lifted.
two good players in the game. we can tell it's probably Gnabry and Limer. And Limer, I've been on him for like the preseason. I've been like, bro, this guy has been so amazing preseason. Even today, I thought he's been the best player. But
You
the
reckon?
rest, they're just ass.
I
They're
don't
just
know,
so
bro.
ass. I'm sorry, Bombas, but they're just so ass. Like Sane, he gives you nothing.
Are you
Upamecano.
finished? Are you finished?
Oh yeah, go ahead, Bombas. Go ahead.
You'd be saying a lot different if Tell just put those 2 goals in. You'd be saying a lot. It'd be very different if Tell just
But he's
did
ass
like.
too. Like I've been
Well,
telling people this.
I'm
He's
just trying to
ass.
say. I'm just trying to say. There's a reason you spend 100 million on Kane, because there were some Bayern football Twitter fellas that were saying Tell is ready. He's ready.
No. Please don't give me that bullshit.
Yeah, bro. We have no business playing football. No business in this game, bro. We're imposters, bro. We're literally imposters, man. This is not even watchable, bro. Honestly, like I feel sick in my stomach.
Positives. I want positives. Stop the negativity. I want some
But Prince,
What
positives.
positives, bro? The team
what
creates
positive is in
chances
this game? Like, show me
that
what
you don't
positive.
score. It's the same thing, bro. The team can create chances until the cows come home. It's not about creating chances. It's about scoring goals.
Yeah.
And preferably, if I could be very picky, if I could be a very fussy man, it's also about keeping them out on the other end of the pitch. If I had to be a very fussy man. But if you can't, can you please outscore the opponent? Please?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah. Just
God
outscore them.
damn, bro. I
Okay,
mean, like,
here's my question. Are we just unlucky? Because they've had 2 chances and they've scored twice.
bro, it happens to us a lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Bro, it's the
Last
new
game.
season. I don't want to go into a new season with negativity. I want some positivity.
Finished, bro. The season's over, bro. In 45 minutes, it's done, bro. We're ripped, mate. Ripped. They look coherent. Do you know what I'm saying? They look like they have a plan and they execute their plan. It may not be the best plan, but every team executes their plan on us. Crazy, bro. And yeah, bro, get Upamecano off, man. I can't see this shit anymore, bro. Just get him.
I told you he's a hellish chicken. He's a hellish chicken. Bomba, what did I tell you last week? He's a hellish chicken. Just running around the whole pitch. He gives you nothing. His marking is poor. His defensive awareness is poor. Against City, you saw the mistake he did in that friendly game. I mean, come on, bro. Like we should have known this. He's ass. He's ass. Like
What are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? Get Kane on, bro. I swear down. If he doesn't start the second half, I'm gonna be upset. I don't care if he trained. I don't care if he doesn't even know these fellas' names.
Yeah.
If he plays on pure instinct, put him on the pitch, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because these guys are going to be out there doing my head in all night and just scuffing and nearly, but not quite. Oh, that was close. I can't be asked, man, honestly.
Is it too late? Can we turn this game around?
No, it's too late, bro. It's too late. It's over.
It's only 2 goals. We can score 2,
No.
right?
Imagine Harry Kane scores a hat-trick and we win. I'm going to call the Queen and make them knight him. Oh, wait, she's dead. Sorry, my bad.
He's already been knighted. He's Sir Harry Kane.
Sir Harold.
Harold first of his name.
Just
did you see how the first goal came in?
My stream was choppy, man. I missed like the first goal. Obviously, I was watching Bayernfantv while I was waiting for the stream to load, and he just sits back in his chair and he's like, "Leipzig have scored."
Yeah,
I'm like, he's trolling. It's 2 minutes in, surely. But I knew in my heart of hearts that he wasn't trolling.
No,
I knew. I just knew, bro. Concede early, FC. Spend the rest of the game trying to piss me off, man.
Pain. The pain. Should Kim Min Jae have started?
What is what, no? First of all, sorry about that, but I have to say something about what Tuchel just did because it's not too late. It's not too late to sell these guys. It really isn't. We could get, bro. Barcelona had an offer for Sane, and we rejected it. I don't know why.
He's probably going to go anyway in 12 months.
Yeah,
Fonzie as well. Probably is going to go in 12
he's
months.
gonna go to Real Madrid. Yeah, I don't want Fonzie anymore. Man.
I'll be honest, right? I might come across as a hater, but Alphonso Davies hasn't been a player that, or isn't going to be a player that I'm gonna cry about if he leaves. I would have if this was 2020. The guy has not improved since then, and I'm just like, bro, it's been 3 years now. This season is gonna be 4 seasons since then, and you've regressed, not progressed.
Well, at least we'll make money on him.
Yeah,
That's like
Yeah.
one player we will actually make money on.
Amazing. Money that I'll never see. That's never going to be in my bank account. So why do
Bank
I care?
account, yeah, I know. I know. I thought Pavard was going to play as the right centre back with Mazraoui. Bro,
to really be
doesn't
honest,
like
bro.
Mazraoui, man.
To be really honest, bro. To be really like the whole time, I was like, man, I know for a fact Pavard is gonna play as that right center back. I think he was even gonna go with Kim Min Jae and Pavard as the 2 center backs, and I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I feel like Sane is a double agent. Yeah, Sane is a double agent.
Bro, I don't know, man, if Leroy Sané was even close to the worst that I saw personally. Was he that bad, honestly?
You know what I'm going to say about Sané? He's had better crosses with his right foot in this game than I've seen Coleman have in his entire career. And he's left-footed.
Do you know what's crazy,
But
bro?
the last game we played without Sane, did you see how we played? We were amazing, bro. We were amazing, and he just wants to put him back in. He's a loophole. He's a loophole. I don't care what you say. He's a loophole.
The only reason I would have started Coleman over Sané, and I'll be completely honest, this is the only reason. In a big game, Coleman always performs. Like in a big game, in a final, he either scores or assists. Even on like the final Bundesliga game, you know, when it really mattered, he scored. Champions League final, he scored. DFL Pokal final, he scored. When it's a final, I play Coleman just out of principle.
Ultimately, bro, he has proven way more than Leroy Sané. There shouldn't be many scenarios where Leroy Sané is starting over Coman. Honestly.
Yeah.
He must be thinking, wait, am I chopped liver? What have I done that's so bad that I can't like start games? I think Man City put in a phone call to him recently, a couple of days ago or something.
You know, it's not too late to get Jeremy Doku.
No.
Why?
Doku is injured 99% of the season. The guy hasn't been healthy.
No, but he will do much better than Sane.
He is not healthy. No, he is even more. He's more injury prone than Robin was.
He's a big game player. That's one thing you got.
Injury prone.
Nah, bro.
Like he's actually quality, but the guy is more injury prone. As someone that's a huge fan of his, right? And like every year I think, oh yeah, this is gonna be his year. The guy is always in the hospital. Like he is probably the most injury prone player I've ever seen.
I understand what you're saying, but bro, like we need different wingers, bro, because these guys are not good enough. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, we can get different wingers, but not Doku.
But who really is in the market right now? Who really is in the market that you think we should go get?
Saka and Vinicius.
Those would be great
Have you
additions.
got money? Are you secretly a billionaire or something?
Bro,
Maybe,
we are
nah,
gonna
but
do we're gonna do £100 million windows, every single window until the shit works, bro. I
And it's
don't
still
care.
not gonna work. Instead of buying smart, we're just gonna spend big. That's the issue. We saw that last year. We spent big. Are we gonna see that this year? We'll see how it all pans out. At least it seems like Kim and Jay is coming on.
All
I mean,
right.
when you've
hallelujah.
got Pavard and Upamecano both on a yellow, you need to really bring someone in, so that sort of makes sense. I also, good thing he's not listening. I don't think he is in the chat. I don't think he's in the chat, but you know, Erkan, the #1 French player hater. Good thing he's not in the chat because Pavard, Frenchman, on a yellow, having a stinker. Upamecano, Frenchman, on a yellow, having a stinker. Tell Frenchman who's missing all his chances. So the players that are having a stinker are French. Oh, it looks like Kane is coming on this. Okay.
All right.
All
I'll
right,
meet
guys,
you
I
guys.
gotta go
Right?
because my phone won't let me do two things at the same time, but I'll come back and check in with you later, all right?
Absolutely. Perfect.
Peace
We'll
out,
see
bro.
all of you later on. Bye. Meanwhile, chat. You all know I'm a few seconds behind all of you. So that's just how it works. But look, Coleman is coming on as well. Coleman, Kim Min Jae, and just based on the noise, I'm assuming that Kane is coming on too. Mazraoui is coming on. Good. Okay. Doesn't seem like Kane is coming on. Never mind. Mazraoui is coming on. Or came on. Coleman and Kim. Second half kicks off now. Let's hope for a good second half. That was like used to be my favorite player until he went to Liverpool. So Mazraoui came on for Pavard. Lima went off for Kim. And I don't know who Coleman came on for. Davis? Question mark? No, Davis is on the pitch. Sane is on the pitch. Teller's on the pitch. Who did he come on for? I missed who he came on for. Delict. Oh yeah, Delict is off. Oh. Ah! Ah! You have to score that! Why? Coleman on for 5 seconds and already, but you have to score that! He leaned backwards. Gnabry leaned backwards. He leaned backwards, so that's why the ball went away from him and he couldn't get there. 50 corners and can't score. So you have to score that. Lima. Oh! I thought that went in. Why are you doing this to me? No. Our wingers, these brothers ain't serious. They're not. They're not. Unfortunately, it's true they're not. Stop it. Please win the ball. No! Okay. Look, I can handle a lot of things. I cannot handle Werner. Timothy Werner scoring against us. I cannot handle that. That's the one thing I can't handle. Almost 3-0. Yes, Wilma. Almost. Oh! Oh! Gnabry! Oh! No! My tell agenda has died today. My tell agenda has officially died. Oh! It's not looking good for us Telanistas. It's not looking good for us Telanistas. Sonny, take a touch for G Unit's sake. Take a touch before you shoot. We could be up like 6-2. Also, you see the difference between Mazraoui and Pavard? Mazraoui is on for 5 minutes, and look what he's already doing. Just a big sigh. That's all I can say. At least we're increasing the pressure. I say that and Sana just falls to the ground. As if it's no man's business. Good job by Upamecano. Mazraoui! All right, this commentator is going too far. Like Cafu. Brother. Maz! Oh, shoot! Davis! You went that far! from goal. Take the fucking shot. Why are we trying to pass it into the net? Stop fucking trying to pass it into the flipping. Oh, Davis, you're pissing me off. And I've given you the most praise I've given you in 4 years, saying that you're playing decent today. I want you to play good for once. Selfish for once. And this brother is stinking it up again. I'm just watching a replay of last season. Hey. It's tough times, man. Tough times. As they say, it's all downhill from here. Painful. What am I eating? I am eating these nuts. Right. Bayern. I know you're trying to, I know you're trying to hype up the Bundesliga because so many people are watching a Bundesliga, a game between two Bundesliga teams for the first time because of Harry Kane. I know this is like your joke, your trick, kind of lure them in, saying that no, the Bundesliga teams actually causes issues and troubles. I want you to turn up now. This is enough trolling. This is enough trolling. You can turn up now. Please, no more of the trolling. Score now. Bro, you're 2-0 down. He's taking a corner and nobody wants to get to it. Slow and useless passing. Always backwards, never forwards. Backwards, sideways, sideways, backwards. Backwards, sideways. Hey, yo, shout out to the crowd. Sane, my brother. Musiala, I know you. We know you've not done much in this game. Do something now, please. Okay. Okay. Come on. Tell. Ah! Bro, it's not like we're not creating chances. It's not. That's the piss take. We're creating enough chances to easily win this game. We could be up 6-0. Somebody teach these guys to shoot. Someone teach them how to just kick a ball. The net is big enough. You're professional footballers. Who is the waste man screaming a Harry Kane in my ear? Bro, we're 2-0 down. Flip that nonsense. You should be screaming Tuchel out. Don't take that serious yet. Tuchel Chelsea, boring football. Look, as one of the few people that actually enjoyed Tuchel's Chelsea, I'm not going to comment on that. Davis? No. No. Actually, not Davis. Tuchel. If you don't sub out that bum back like Davis, how many times does someone have to stink it up before you realize it? I don't understand. We got rid of, can you believe this? We got rid of David Motherfucking Alaba for Davis. So ah! He missed. I thought he scored. I thought Musiala scored. I need to see the XG for this game. While Harry Kane is coming on. That's the news. That's been announced right now. I don't know what the XG is. Sorry. No idea. Usually you can see it on the statistics, but because it's the Super Cup and not the league, it's not showing. Ah, 2 goals. 2 goals. Just scored 2 goals. Is that too much to ask? 3 goals, in fact. But I'm happy with 2 goals for now. Actually, you know what? For now, I'm happy with 1 goal. You can score the other goal right after. And Kane comes on. I think that's going to happen. I didn't want it to happen, but I think it's going to happen. But I actually feel sorry for Tal in just that regard. Because it's not like he's the only one that's stinking it up front. Bro, who is this waste man screaming Harry Kane in my ear? We're down 2-0. I couldn't give 2 fucks about. That's what I mean. The standards have fallen so much that people don't even care that we're down 2-0. They just want to see his debut. I want to win. Well, Harry Kane comes on. Hotel. Yay! Harry Kane comes on. He better score. He better score. Look, it's cool to have him at Bayern. I'm gonna win this. That's what I care about. The debuts. The, the debut is cool and all. I care about the trophy. Get me the damn trophy, all right? We've got 27 minutes left. You know how embarrassing this would be for like the whole entire team if Harry Kane now scores immediately. You know how embarrassing that would be for the team. For all the wingers and all the forwards up front. Don't tell me they're going to score again. Don't tell me they're going to score again. Don't tell me they're going to score again. Why the fuck was Davis going with a sliding tackle in the box? It worked, but why are you doing a sliding tackle in the box? Bro, what are you doing, Davis? I'll be honest, I am shocked he didn't give a penalty away there. We need Miller. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Ulreich isn't going to save a penalty. It's 3-0. I already know. He's not going to save a penalty. Right, Ulreich? Right, Ulreich? Who likes football anyway? Who likes football anyway? You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Darts TV. Welcome to Darts TV. This is how you throw a dart. This is how you hold a dart. Release it right at the apex. Can the season just end, please? Can the season just end, please? I'm not just asking for myself, I'm asking for every Bayern fan in existence. Oh, is that... Upamecano is lucky not to get a red there. The guy is lucky not to get a red card there. You know what? Instead of watching these wastemans, let's do something productive. Let's do something productive, all right? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and... Ah, you've got a Leipzig. They almost scored the fourth. Bro, you've got the Leipzig fans bantering us by singing "Zieht den Bayern die fucking Leberhosen aus." Lederhosen, not Leberhosen. And now they almost scored the fourth. What am I witnessing? Why am I hearing the Leipzig fans sing "Hat man lange nicht gesehen, so schön"? Different season, same old Tuchel. When the season starts, we need a DM and goalkeeper. Tuchel out, I'm done. Chelsea boring. We play at home, we play trash. Agreed. F Tuchel, I'm done. Who cares about Tottenham fans? Let them beef with Brentford. You're witnessing terrorism football. Nobody's going to mention this either. Musiala's been stinking it up the whole game as well. Also, what the fuck is Gnabry doing? I don't think he's had a single shot in this game. Someone hit me over the head. Hit me over the head so I can forget ever becoming a football fan. You know what? Nah, fuck this. Fuck this. We can still win this. I don't care. I don't care. It's 3 goals. We can get 3 goals. We can get 3 goals. Fuck this shit. We're FC Bayern playing at home against Leipzig. Bantrus Leipzig. Rasenballsport. Nah, fuck this shit. 3-0. That can be done easily. Hurricane. It's time for you to score 5 goals in 9 minutes. Actually, no, I'm happy with 4 goals right now in 17. Please. I'm gonna show up tomorrow in Munich, all right, if I have to. Please, anybody but Sane and Kimmich. Let anybody else take the set pieces. Oh? Bayern 65% possession, but oh, Gnabry. Come on. Oh! That's the worst part of it all. We're creating enough chances that we should be winning this game like 7-3, 8-3. Kim is so much better than like all of our other center backs besides De Ligt. It's almost ridiculous. Play the ball forward. We're down 3-0 and we're still playing the ball backwards. Oh no. Good thing Paulsen is a waste man. If he was quicker, that would have been 4th goal. What's the next step after grief? What are the stages of grief? I don't know which step I'm on. I'm on the last one. That's all I know. After this, there is no more step left. I'm finished. Kaput. Finito. Done. Just can't wait until I'm king. Goretzka coming on. Tuchel, are you on drugs? Tuchel, look, I've never been on drugs, all right? I've never been on them. Are you on drugs? This man then took off Kimmich, the only player, not just midfielder, the only player that played the ball forwards and didn't play sideways and backwards. And you put on Goretzka. You know what, Goretzka? Yo, if you wanna, you know, tell him that you're a starter, it's time, Goretzka. It's time. It's time. It's time, Goretzka. If not now, then when? Bro, just sell Davis. Please be done with this nonsense. The guy has regressed since 2020. Why are we doing this? Just Super Saiyan. Yeah, no, I'm no longer Super Saiyan. I'm already past that. I'm on the third stage right now. And I'm screaming my lungs out until my hair grow golden and they reach all the way to the back. In fact, I can't do this anymore, okay? I can't do this anymore. This is too much for me. Nobody's going to say this because he's the media starling. Musiala's been ass. He's been so bad. I mean, then again, it's easy to say who's been good. Who's actually been good? Like, which player has genuinely been good? Gnabry? He's created like 3 chances for Tell that Tell should have scored. All this nonsense from Davis just to not cross the ball into the box when we have a numerical advantage. All this nonsense. Guy thinks he's Messi. Bro, you're not Messi. You're Davis. Lewandowski's got bigger issues. How the did you just realize something? Gnabry took one set piece, and it was better than every other set piece that we've had in the entire game. One set piece, he took one, and it was better than Kimmich's 50 corners, Sane's 50 corners. I'm not at the acceptance stage then. I'm not at the last step. I'm at a new step. I'm at the 6th stage. The 6th stage doesn't exist. I'm at the fucking annoyed. I'm done. I'm at the finito, completo, dunzo, and the sunzo. And again, Davis runs like a waste man. Runs like a waste man, only not to do anything. The guy thinks he's Gareth Bale. You're Davis, brother. Chill out. Bale was class. World class, in fact. Okay, Gnabry, seriously, now you're pissing me off. We're down 3-0. It's the 83rd minute, and you're trying to do flicks and tricks. This isn't FIFA Street, my guy. You're not Ronaldinho. You're Serge Gnabry. Bro, these Leipzig fans are bantering us, screaming auf Wiedersehen. These Leipzig is bantering us. These waste man. You know how I said earlier that Gnabry had a good game? Scratch that. These men have never won the Supercup in their history. And they're bantering us. 3-0. 3-0. Long time ago, I can still remember when music used to make me cry. But I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance and maybe they'd be happy for a while. February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widow rhyme. But something touched me deep inside the day the music died. Almost 4-0. Bye, bye, Mr. American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." Look, am I sniffing on copium? We can still win this game, right? 2 minutes left. We can still win this game, right? Right? We can score 3 goals in 2 minutes, right? Right, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? These Bayern fans, look, I was praising them all game. You guys are a waste, man. You guys are a waste, man. We're losing the Supercup 3-0 and you're singing a Harry Kane. You guys, there's something wrong with these people, all right? Something wrong in the brain. 3-0 down. And the Supercup. And you're singing a Harry Kane's name as if he scored 4 goals. He's got like the fans. That's what pisses me off as well. The fans have no ambition anymore. They're just happy with, oh, we're gonna win the Bundesliga. Of course we're gonna fucking win the Bundesliga. You spent almost 500 million more than anyone else. We spent 120 million on a Harry Kane. That's more than most Bundesliga teams can spend for, with their entire budget. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, and have no fear. Cameras here and the microphones, and they want to know. Yeah. Little Harry's got a gun he's got from the store. He's got it worth the money he did from his shows. He got it in the floor. I don't even know how that song goes. I'm just sad, depressed, angry, denial, everything. It's official, guys. Bayern lose 3-0. Supercup is over. Yay. Amazing. Amazing performance. Simply put, amazing. Pressing. Amazing. Amazing. Depressing. Equally amazing. I've not done one of these watch-alongs in donkey years. I think the last time I did a watch-along might have been the Champions League final. All right, I think that was the last time I did a watch-along. I think I'm never gonna do a watch-along ever. Oh no! Why are you two joining? Why are these two people joining? They're trying to ruin my even awful mood even more.
I could leave if you want, bro.
No,
I
it's
can
fine.
leave if you want, bro.
It's fine. Ruin my day.
Honestly, as I was clicking on the invite link, I was thinking, what am I even going to say here exactly? What can a person say about this?
I don't know. It's gonna get better. I saw some interesting patterns of play. Anything hopeful, anything positive, anything that makes me feel, yeah, you know what, you might be right.
I like the intent from Mazraoui. Seemed like he cared. It was like a one-man army out there.
You like handball?
Yeah, there'll always be those, man. I hope not. Also, what else? I saw Harry Kane jog around for a little bit. That was something, huh?
He had about 2 touches. 2 touches.
He looked kind of lost out there, bro. What do you expect, man? He just had like
Matthias Tell had a better performance than him.
No, sir. Matthias Tell has blood on his hands, bro. Honest to God, blood on his hands. Whatever you want to say about the first 2 chances, I don't think you should. But that third chance, bro, what are you doing? How can you not score that goal, man?
It is what it is, man.
Same thing, man. Fail to convert chances, just puts pressure on our defense.
Where is the love, man?
You know, I told you guys. Let me tell you guys something. I think it's better off that we sack Tuchel right now than go to the season.
Weren't you the one that was like, yo, Tuchel, I want him at Bayern?
No. Listen. In my heart of hearts, I kept saying that Tuchel did not want Mane to leave. I wanted Mane to stay. If we had Mane and Kane in the same team, it makes a lot more sense. The player I really wanted to leave was Sane. Now, with the goalkeeper situation, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because, again, we're kind of playing this type of German bias thing where, oh, we're only going to get players who want to come to Bayern Munich and all this other stuff. And it's just not, it- we're suffering. We're really suffering from, um, you know, having a bad goalkeeper and having a bad defender in Upamecano. I think Tuchel has to be sacked, bro, because I don't see what I don't see him lasting maybe 4 or 5 games. I think after 2 3 games, if he loses, we could possibly sack him by then. Yeah,
We
because
just spent 100+ million on his signing, on who he wanted, without sacking him. That is, you don't spend that kind of money and then sack him. I don't see it happening.
It's
I
too
mean, where are
turbulent.
we gonna go though this season with him though? You know, he's asking for a number 6. Like, who out there is really a good number 6? You're gonna tell me Sangare? I can't trust any of these African players. Like, tell these guys, Coleman, they're just ass. They're just ass, man. I'm sorry, man. While they're just frauds at the finest. I think Tuchel, yeah, needs to get um Tuchel
I
needs to
don't
get
even
sacked.
have the I don't even have the energy
After
to
two,
respond to your
after 2 to
comments.
3 games, if he doesn't get sacked, then we're doomed. But I think he has to get sacked after 2 to 3 games if it continues like this, because this is really bad. This is really bad, bro. You're getting schooled by an 18-year-old in Xavi Simmons. Like, I know he's a baller. I give him respect and so forth. Getting balled by Benjamin Sesko and
Olmo.
you said what?
Olmo.
And Omo. Yeah,
He
and
looked like a
Omo.
well bit.
I'm not saying Omo is not good, but come on, bro. Come
You
on,
know what
man.
the worst part about all of this is? Leipzig still have better players on the bench. They just bought Lukeba, who's like the greatest defensive prospect in the world. And they bought him to replace this in their squad because they just sold Guardiola. Their squad is better than ours.
Yeah.
They
Bro,
sold
I'm looking at our bench, and I'm looking at theirs, and I'm like, bro, Fabio Carvalho, that's a baller right there, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, bro, like, there's a better way to spend this money, bro. There's a
we
better way to
spent no, it's the time. It's the time. It's the time. We spent the entire summer going after Harry Kane
Kane
when goal scoring wasn't even our biggest issue. It was
issue.
getting our
Yeah,
fucking number 6.
yeah. It is what it is, man.
There needs to be so much improvement. Otherwise, yeah, man, Thomas Tuchel, yeah, man, he could go. This was some of the stuff I used to see in his Chelsea thing, man.
Yeah.
Just chances for days, but no goals.
Hey, bro.
And yeah, man, I don't really recall too many good performances under him. Don't know, man. Don't
I
know.
think
There
he's a
needs to
good
be, yeah.
he's a good cup manager. He's a good cup manager, but when it comes to league, he's left a lot of, and even the cup too. Like, now he's starting to even become a fraud. I don't know, man. I give him 2 to 3 games and he's out, because I can't do it. I just can't do it anymore. I just need a coach who bring us back to being ruthless again.
You said
Like,
that
that's
about Tuchel. Like,
no,
there
no,
is
no, no, no. I I said
there
that
is
about
no
Tuchel.
one.
No, Prince. Look, I said that about Tuchel because the reason why I said that about Tuchel is Tuchel, for me, when I thought we got Tuchel, I thought that, bro, he was gonna elevate the team. I thought he was gonna bench Sane, he was gonna bench Upamecano. I thought he was gonna do all these things because I know Tuchel is a proven manager. You get what I'm saying, right? I actually thought he was a proven manager, but I don't know, man. Upamecano is not a good player. He's playing him. Sane's not a good player. He's playing him. Even Musiala today, I don't care what anybody says. As good as he was, he still is lacking that decision making and football intelligence. So how good are these guys? Like, they're just ass. Like, it's just ass. All I'm seeing is ass. Goretzka's ass. Kimmich, he's ass. In the midfield, I would say. Who else? Mazraoui was even ass today. Mazraoui was ass. He was awful. He was awful. I've not seen such bad, poor fullback playing like that in my life. I'm sorry, man. I need 2 wingers this summer. It's not too late. I need 2 good wingers this summer. And I need a number 6, because this team, and sell Upamecano. I could do with just three center backs in Pavard and Kim Min Jae and Delict. I don't need a fourth center back personally. You know. We don't need a fourth center back. Just go rebuild this whole team, and it's just insane. It's just really insane. And the sad part, sorry, Bombas. The sad part is, guys, are you listening to this? It's the same goals. It's the same goals that we conceded last season against Leipzig and other teams. It keeps on being the same goals. One through pass and boom. were non-existent. I don't know.
Guys,
I don't know.
out of 17 games under Tuchel, we've won 6. Out
Yeah,
of 17 games, we won 6. We are Bayern. This sounds like Augsburg or some shit.
yeah.
Honestly, that's pretty. That sounds super sackable, man. That
That's
sound.
so
I didn't know. I
bad.
didn't know it was that bad. That
Yeah.
sounds so sackable.
So sackable. Yeah, yeah.
6 games. I mean, yeah, you could say it's the end of the season. We had some tough games, but like, come on, dude. We even lost to Mainz, to Freiburg in the DFB Pokal. Today,
Yeah.
that was embarrassing. It looked like they were Bayern. It looked like they were Bayern.
Yeah.
We were so uncreative. We didn't create chances. It was like once we were lucky when we went through, and then Terry didn't score because he can't score for shit. It was
But the
so
thing
bad.
is, don't you guys see that us winning the Bundesliga last season has really given leeway to these guys like Upamecano and signing these guys?
But it wasn't
Because-
Upamecano today. He was
No,
decent.
it was. No, it was. Look, let me tell you something, right? Crosby BMX. The game we played against Monaco. Did you see our lineup?
Yeah.
We didn't have those two bums in, and we won 4-2.
But that was
We won
embarrassing.
we won 4-2 against Liverpool in that friendly. The reason why we won is because we brought in some young players, and then Upamecano and Sane was nowhere in the game. Those guys were not put inside. You understand? But overprotected player. I think they're overprotected players. I don't know. I don't know. I think Sane needs to get sold by. I really wish if the Barca offer comes, please let's accept it, because this guy is dead, bro. His guy's dead. I'm
We
telling
should
you.
just give up on attacking football for a little bit.
We did for sure.
Maybe
for
we
sure.
should give up on that too.
I reckon we should just give these clubs a taste of their own medicine. We'll just
Yeah.
put all of our players in front of our own goal,
Yeah,
and we'll just break on the counter.
counter. Yeah. I think we got
Then just do that, bro. It's
Yeah.
acceptable to me at this point, man. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Just play behind the ball, man, because
You can't stop conceding.
you know, man, the starting lineup was pretty crappy. It didn't
Yeah.
make any sense to me.
Yeah.
And then the subs just got worse and
Yeah.
worse. You take off Lima, right?
Yeah.
You bring on, I don't even know who he brought on specifically, like for
brought on
like for
Goretzka.
Lima.
No,
he didn't, bro.
He brought on Goretzka. And
No, Goretzka came on for Kimmich, bro.
No. But the thing is, right? He took off Limer for King. But
For
no.
For who?
Coleman.
For Coleman.
The substitutions were Delict, Lima,
Mhm.
and Pavard for Coleman,
Yeah.
Kim Min-jae, and who was the third
Right.
one? Mazraoui.
Yeah, but why would you take the lift off? I didn't see he was all that bad. Wouldn't you think you'd take Upamecano off and bring on Kim Min-jae? Or
Bombas, that's the thing. I don't see what was so bad about Delict. I really don't see what was so bad about Delict. And I don't see what was so bad about Pavard. I think Pavard should have stayed, and it should have been Pavard and Kim Min-jae as the two center backs, because it worked in the preseason. It worked. So
just very quickly, Vilma, if you want to join, send me a DM on Twitter and I'll send you a link to join. That's all I'm going to say. Go on, continue. Just wanted to say that.
guys, we're in for a long one, man. We're in for a long one because
I don't want to be in for a long one. I want to be in for a happy one. All right?
yeah, no shit.
The season has just started. I'm already suffering depression now. Leave me alone.
I know, but
I didn't even watch any of our friendlies this off season, besides like the first half. Actually, you know what? I blame Tower Sif. That was it. He was right in the group chat. He was saying, "Oh, you know, Bayern are actually looking pretty good." I turned on the Liverpool stream, and like we concede 10 seconds later, and then I turned it off, and I was like, "I'm done with the preseason friendlies."
Yeah.
And this is the first game I've seen with the squad now, and this happens.
And it was in the kit that you liked as well.
Exactly.
How can you buy this kit now? Like,
How can you buy this kid now? Exactly. Don't even know what to say.
Nah,
I don't
this
know,
is
man. You take Lima off, yeah? I'm still tripping out. You don't bring on another midfielder. Why? Do you hate Goretzka that much?
you've seen
he's
the tweet.
No. But the thing is, okay. So for me, I understand his reasoning to that one. In that, actually, let me say it this way. I think Lima should have been on the pitch for the full 90 because he was the best player in the game. I'll be honest, by far. That's how I saw it. But I think if he was gonna take off Kimmich, right, then you could have played Lima and Gravenberch as the two double pivot midfielders.
Oh my God, man.
Would-
Bro.
No, Bombas.
Bro.
It makes sense because, bro, look, Gravenberch, right? Gravenberch will push up. He's a very good attacking box to box type midfielder. And then
you say, bro. So you say. Well, I haven't seen any of this sort of stuff, man. I haven't seen him dribble. Apparently, people tell me the kid can dribble. I was like, that's cool. Why not use that? He doesn't dribble. The people tell me he's fast. I'm like, okay, that's something. Use some of that. I haven't seen him be fast. They tell me he can pass the ball. Bro, I haven't seen nothing from this guy, man. I'm happy to take 35 for him right now.
For who? For who?
For Gravenberch.
Yeah. Oh no. It understands. It makes it for me. I mean, it's better than nothing. I know he's also ass, but it's better than nothing.
You know how much like power the our like dressing room got, right? If they don't like the manager is like, he's done. Now today I felt like Tuchel was very angry at like Kimmich, right? You saw that? How often he like screamed at him and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think their relationship is that good.
Yeah, mom. Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, you bring
Is that
up
what?
Can you mute it, please?
Sorry, guys.
What did you want to say, Buster?
Sorry, guys.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're right, man. They don't seem to get along all that well.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Was it a right move to put Kimmich in the middle of the park? It seems like things are just getting worse and worse. For Germany as well. Like, maybe he just doesn't belong there. Maybe you're forcing it, bro.
I keep telling people this. He's a right back. He's a natural right back.
I don't know, man. I'm in a position where I'm looking at everyone and I'm suspect on everyone, bro.
Yeah, that's how it is, man.
We're Bayern. You guys know that, right? Like
we were, bro. Once upon a time, we were Bayern.
Yeah. Now we're not Bayern.
Ethan, they've got a better squad than us. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, they've got a better squad than us. They can win the Bundesliga this season. I trust them more than I trust Dortmund, and I don't trust us at all. That's the worst part. I don't trust us at all, my guy.
Guys, you know what's funny? We play Friday against Bremen, right? Bremen is so bad. They just lost today in the DFL against a third division club. We will win that game like 2-3-0, and everyone will be like, "Oh yeah, it's fine. It was just a slip up."
Get rid of
and
all
it's
minorities.
not. We are bad.
Get rid of all minorities. Yeah.
Every time we play a decent team, we get exposed. And with decent team, it's a team like Mainz. It's not even a good team. It's a team that knows how to kick the ball. That's already enough.
Is that game away or home against
the Bremen game is away, but it doesn't matter. They're so bad.
It's away?
Yeah,
we're doomed. We're doomed, bro.
Nah, they are so bad. Trust me.
No, we're doomed. We're gonna lose that game.
There were moments in this game where I thought there was aspects of sloppiness and belligerence and a lack of creativity and slow and plodding and predictable. Yeah, all that sort of stuff. But there was also aspects of just the worst luck you can possibly come by as well. I thought it just didn't look like anything was going to go right. And then when the handball happened, I was like, well, of course it would happen.
Yeah.
There was, aspects of unluckiness. I've heard we're about to sell Choupo-Moting to Inter. Is that looking
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, man. I honestly don't know if we can afford to do that, man.
No, we should don't trust that fraud. That fraud is.
I know, bruv. I don't think he's fucking Ballon d'Or Choupo, but like, it's going to be Tell and Kane. Maybe we send Tell on loan and we keep Choupo and Kane.
I would send him Tell them too.
I don't know, man.
It was, I mean, honestly, I had a bit of a bad feeling because everyone was like, oh yeah, this is Kane's first trophy. Nah,
I didn't say nothing, bro. I didn't say nothing about today's game. Like when people were saying, oh, in a matter of hours, he's going to lift his first thing. In my mind, I was saying, I hope so. I hope so. I knew this was going to be a banana skin.
He said, I hope so.
I didn't say no. People were like, do you know, on Sky Sports right now, we're catching strays. Like, this is what our life is going to be like now because Harry Kane is at Bayern Munich. You're going to have English attention on our games.
Should Kane leave Bayern to win trophies? Shut up, bro. We're getting mean done.
I don't have the guts to open Twitter. No chance for that.
No. I don't want to hear it.
Go mute.
I don't know who's echoing right now, but someone is.
Am I echoing?
Now, let me say something again and mute you and then see if it's. Yeah, it's definitely you.
Is it all right now? Or?
Let's see. Hello?
Hello?
No, you're
Hello?
still like a delay.
Core, you are the Upamecano of this stream, bro. You ruined everything.
You said what? Me?
I said you're the Upamecano of this stream, bro. You ruined everything.
What do you mean by I ruined everything?
You created an echo that we can't fix.
I think you just need headphones because I can hear myself through your speakers. I think that's what it is.
I'm joking, bro. Of course I'm joking.
Yeah, it's all good now. Actually, no, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, but I do blame me. I did say, what's gonna call it? I did say I wanted Tuchel. Just
I
because
wanted him too, bro.
Yeah, I think we all should blame ourselves because we, but it's not too late. It's not too late. We can still change the season around. It's just that I just want to see more responsibility from the players. You understand?
Anyway, here's an interesting fact. Bayern are not going to win the Bundesliga. Also, that echo is really getting on my nerves. Koi, have you got headphones or earphones or anything?
Yeah, I'm about to get it.
All right, cool. Look, I'll just ask this question. Well, actually, no, Daniel, what do you think about the game? Because you've just joined us.
I'm so speechless because Tuchel, you've had an entire fucking preseason. How is it possible we played this shit? Because Leipzig, every 5 fucking passes can get through own goal. We go back, sideways. We do fucking nothing. Every forward pass is not accurate. It's crazy to me. Like, how do you not set these players up correctly to attack the fucking opponent's goal? At home, we lose 3-0 to Leipzig. At home, not a single goal. Not a single good shot on target. Like, Tell frustrated me, man. He should have had at least 1 goal. He had 3 opportunities. Like, if that's Kane, he gets at least 2, right? I don't want to like shit on Tell too much because he's young, but holy fuck, we played so bad. It's so bad. I don't know what's wrong. The defense is terrible again. I don't know why Pavard plays. He wants to leave. Don't fucking play him. He doesn't want to be here. Why the fuck would you play him? He said last season, I want to be a leader in a center back position. Why the fuck would you play him at right back? Why the fuck would you do that? It's crazy to me. I really don't know what Upamecano offers. Every time he's defending, he has like 2 mistakes in him. Like, we're not safe at the back with him. Try telling Kim. Do that. And Mazraoui too. That guy can go forward well. On defense, I swear to God, every game he plays, there's a penalty. He gives one away. I don't know what it is. We can't defend. We can't fucking attack. The midfield can't hold the ball. Kimmich is not a midfielder. He's a right back. Play him at fucking right back. He can defend there and cross. We're so bad. I don't know what's wrong with this team.
Yeah, I was saying before, I'm open to the idea of taking Kimmich out of the middle, man, because just too slow and too, like, I don't know. What do you think you're doing, man? Just looking around doing this fake Xavi shit and stuff, man. Move the ball along, bro. Move it.
We're too slow. We're just so slow with the ball. It doesn't make sense.
We're uncreative as well.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. Kimmich too. He holds the ball, like, in the beginning of the game. They pick the ball off him right away. Like, you're holding the ball for too fucking long.
Long,
in this level of
too
sport,
long.
they'll pressure you nonstop every second. Get the ball, good touch, release and go. That's all you have to do. He doesn't do it.
And his corners are terrible, mate. They are
Don't
just
get me started
terrible,
on
man.
those. Every time to the fucking keeper or backside of the post. Fuck me.
The commentator said some craziness, man. Like Kimmich was in this game at some point. Kimmich took his 200th corner, and then there was some crazy stat about how many goals we've scored from his corners. Do you know how many it is, bro? You can count it on one hand, bro.
It's probably 5.
Unbelievable, man.
Wait, what's the actual number?
I don't know. I
Oh.
said you could probably count it on one hand. Don't score many corners, man.
Look, all I'm gonna say. If I hate you, by the way. I hate you. Absolutely hate you. You're a fraud, and you're in cross. Nagelsmann enjoyer is too. Both of you for your hate for Tuchel from day one and liking Nagelsmann. I hate both of you. I really hate both of you. But all I'm gonna say is
what? Why do you hate us? My name is literally Nuggets Enjoyer. What do you mean?
Look, all I'm gonna say is this: Nagelsmann is still on the payroll.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all
Wait.
Fucking crazy.
No, not only that. Remember what Uli Hoeneß said after in the interview. What you also said that he said we didn't want to sack Nagelsmann. If we were in charge, we wouldn't have sacked him. Why would you say this, bro? Why did Nagelsmann reject every offer this year? He didn't accept anything. He didn't accept Chelsea. He didn't accept PSG. I'm just saying, maybe he's like, look how bad they are. They will come back to me.
What we need is Zidane, like I said months ago when Nagelsmann got sacked. Bring in Zizou.
Yeah, I could be down for that. Enrique even, but it's too late for that. But
Zizou without a squad that's getting, you know what, Conte, fuck it.
Bro, Zizou was carried by prime Ronaldo, bro. We don't have that prime Ronaldo.
It's always been my secret dream to have
Mourinho. Being a Bayern fan right now is fucking depressing.
Yeah. Being a Bayern fan right now is worse than being a Schalke fan.
Yes, at least Schalke will promote and have something to celebrate.
How did we let Danny fucking Olmo score a hat-trick on us on the debut? Every firm is watching.
Yo, these guys are waste, man. Every single person in the Premier League, right, in England, is watching this because Harry Kane at Bayern is going to win his first trophy, so on and so forth, right? The game is free on the game. Sky Sport made the game free on YouTube. They made the game free on TV.
Oh, fuck you, Sky Sport for that.
So every single person in the UK is watching this. And Danny fucking almost scores 3 against us. Bro, I can't. I
let
just
Dani
can't.
Olmo look Brazilian. I can't believe. Und Pavard, I will personally fly Pavard to Manchester just to sell him. Okay, he needs to be sold. Goretzka needs to be sold. Ulreich cannot be our number 1. We need a goalkeeper and we need the DM. Kimmich can't do it alone anymore. Lima is just energy. We need a holding midfielder. We need a 6. Okay, that's what we need. Kimmich is offensive, great, but he cannot play it because he does the defensive work, and he shouldn't be doing it. It should be used as the offensive midfielder or as a right back, not as a 6. For the last time, this our and our wingers, besides Sane, our forwards were disastrous today. Musiala was not good. Tell had chances and couldn't strike. So it was disastrous for us today.
Bro, did you guys see Hansi Flick in the stands trolling us? Him and Rudy Voller were sitting next to each other in the stands, trolling us and laughing and shit.
I hate this. I hate football. Did you guys know that? You know what? Let's talk basketball instead. Let's be done with this nonsense, all right? Let's talk.
Have you?
I agree. I agree. Warriors
have
are
you
winning the
seen
next.
what Tuchel said? He said, "I have no explanation at the moment. We are conceding the easiest of goals. It's like we haven't done anything for 4 weeks. But shown today has nothing to do with how we trained, the form or the atmosphere. It's alarming, just alarming. Are these players just stupid or shit? Or can Tuchel just do they don't understand Tuchel, or is there a problem with the players of Tuchel? Because if if they don't play how Tuchel wants them to play, then we have a big problem on our hands.
I just, there are days. There are pivotal days. Real Madrid 3-0 in 2014 is one of those days. This is another one, 3-0, ironically. But I just want to jump off a bridge. Does anyone know a good bridge to jump off of?
No. Bayern is not good for my mental health right now.
Someone's mic is just. Also, can someone turn the TV down or mute themselves while they're listening to the TV?
Guys,
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
For this, I'm just gonna head off, man, and then I'll catch up with you guys in the week. Okay.
All right.
Peace, guys.
Keep yourself sane and happy.
And yourself.
Wait, before you go. What do you think? When is Tuchel getting sacked?
Sorry, brother.
I said before you go, when do you think Tuchel will be sacked? Give me a prediction. I want to know. You can also say he's not getting sacked.
I don't, man. If this continues, there's no other choice, man. You can't just sack 11 players, 12 players. How many players do you want to replace? I don't know, man.
Maybe they just used Tuchel for the cake call and now sacking him.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Inshallah, Tuchel gets sacked by October.
Apparently, he doesn't know what the problem is.
Yeah, he's been saying this for months now.
Amazing. You've got a manager who's supposed to manage a team who doesn't know what the problem is. How amazing. Look.
If you look at Reddit, right, we're getting clowned.
Obviously, yeah.
Reddit is making fun of us. They say worst manager decision ever. I mean, it looks like.
Look, I'm going to be the positive guy here.
Is Zidane available? Is he available?
We need to be
He's
realistic.
waiting for the French job.
Here's my question to all of you. Are we winning the Bundesliga this season? Be honest.
You know what's depressing? Is watching Real Madrid right now. They're playing great.
I love Bellingham. Now I can say it.
Bellingham looks
I can
great.
say it. I love Bellingham.
Have you seen the blog from Tucciamini?
No, I haven't.
What I would give to have Tucciamini at Bayern, you don't know. I don't know what Bayern should do next, because it looks like we have a big problem on our hands. If we cannot beat RB Leipzig, how are we? I don't know if we could go out of the group stage in the
I'm saying
UCL.
right now, there is not only Leipzig. Dortmund is decent and Leverkusen is decent. And I honestly believe,
Forgot the
if you look at
Bundesliga.
it right now,
Forgot the
we are the worst
Bundesliga.
out of the three.
Forgot the Bundesliga. The UCL. If we go out at the group stage,
So there might be a
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know.
I'm saying before we get out of the group stage, we will be safe. There's no way. It's like a Chelsea. Latest winter will be safe. Nagel will return before the winter break. Honestly, I'm not. You can't I'm not saying anything against this. This could happen.
Should Tuchel be sacked? I don't know. Is it the players the problem, or is it Tuchel?
Or maybe it's the club.
I don't know what's wrong with my club. Seriously, we play horrible football. We lose. We spend so much money on our defense, and we still concede goals like it's easy. It's unbelievable. You know, the team reminds me of Liverpool. We are like Liverpool. Have you seen how horrible Liverpool is right now? We are just the same. And they have the same problem. They concede goals easily. And they have also no DM. My God, we need the DM ASAP. Pay the 37 million release clause. Buy him tonight. And then on Sunday he does his medical check, and then he's registered. Like, we need. Bayern is fucking slow in the transfer market. It's just, I don't know what they're doing.
Someone said to Tuchel, "Thanks for signing Kane, but please do him a favor and step down." This fan base already turned on Tuchel. I can't. Nah, for real though. They all said the fitness was lacking. It was a problem. Give Tuchel a preseason to cook. Why is he cooking? What is he cooking? A friendly game against Liverpool. Ridiculous, bro.
My guy is
You
cooking
know,
peanuts.
Tuchel just
Coconut
won
is
7
good.
games out of 17.
He had
7
13
games out of
games and he lost.
17.
He only won 6 out of 13 games. That's quite embarrassing.
Here's a
I
question.
wanted that win so bad. I wanted to throw all the Spurs fans, and now
But it's
everyone
okay.
is trolling us.
We
This,
deserve it.
my God in heaven.
Go ahead, Prince. What was the question?
No, I was just gonna say, will sacking Tuchel even improve the performance? Like, realistically, we were awful under Nagelsmann. We were awful under Tuchel. Will sacking the manager even solve it? You know what the worst part is? The club is clearly trying to build a squad that can win the Champions League next season. It's not so much this season; it's next season because of the
2025.
well, 20, yeah. Because the Champions League being in the Allianz Arena. So that's clearly what the club is gearing towards. Do you think, it's a stupid question to ask, is there hope that we could win it next year?
What? Win what?
The Champions League.
No! No.
Is there hope that
way.
we can win the Bundesliga next year?
Maybe. If the others are equally shit, maybe. Now, for
What
real
would
though, if we play like this, we're not winning the Bundesliga. We're not winning the Bundesliga. We're not winning anything. And I'm saying the board will watch it. The board, they know. Nagelsmann still on the payroll. They know all that stuff. They're watching this. They will give. If we are like, let's say there's an international break coming up pretty soon. It's like beginning of September or like mid-September. If we're not first place by then, or like third, fourth, Tuchel will be sacked. I'm saying this right now. He's not
I'm
surviving.
gonna say it. He has time until 1st of November. If we in the it's August. If the month does the transfer window closes 1st of September.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have a DM, a good DM, and we have a good goalkeeper, and he still loses like games like that. He should be right. I'm gonna wait a minute.
No, Fabrizio tweeted about us. We're getting cooked.
Well, I thought you were gonna say that he tweeted about us that Tuchel is gone or something.
No, he
So
said,
our
I'm sorry
first
for Harry
game,
Kane. He probably
we
thinks we
should-
haven't trained for 4 weeks. We
If
are
we
getting
lose-
cooked.
Our first game where we could lose. Okay, our first game is Bremen. We should win against them. If not, Tuchel is in trouble. Augsburg, we should win. Then Gladbach, we're gonna lose like we always do. So then Leverkusen. Really, it's gonna really show how good or bad we are against Leverkusen because their squad looks good. Wirtz looks amazing. So
The striker, this bony face guy, but he's a beast. You haven't watched some Belgian league, right?
and then on 30th
I said you watched some Belgian league,
September
right?
we play against Leipzig again.
This bony face
We
guy is
should-
good.
We have to win against them. So November. Yeah. I think wait. I think he could be sacked before the Dortmund game on 4th November. The 4th November is the
You
Dortmund
cost
game.
Kane a trophy. English fans are mad, bro. They're mad. They mad at Tuchel. This is so funny. Because as Prince said, so many English people
Oh,
were watching this game.
I feel sorry for Kane.
You must be sorry for
I
Kane.
couldn't give 2 fucks about Kane. Like that. That's what annoys me so much. We were down 3-0 and the fans were singing Harry Kane.
I love it.
Like my guy, who gives a flying fuck about Kane? We're losing 3-0.
Nah, this is too funny, bro. This is too funny.
This club has no ambition. That's the
But-
issue.
But we should really, I don't know if you
Do you
really
think Real
can
Madrid? Sorry. Do you think Real Madrid would be singing "Oh Gareth Bale, oh Gareth Bale" if they were
Jude
lusing
Bellingham.
3-0 in the
Bayern
Supercup
fans are
against?
crazy.
No, they
I'm
wouldn't.
depressed right now and then
We have
singing
so
about
many
Harry Kane.
NPC fans. Now, but for real though, this game was like there were so many people who are not going to regular games, right? They were just there to watch Harry Kane. That's why they were singing Harry Kane, even if we were
I
losing
think
3-0.
We should judge Tuchel after we get the DM and a good goalkeeper. Because Ulreich is a fucking disaster and cannot keep a clean sheet for his life. So after September, he will be judged. The transfer window is closed, and if we have all our targets, he should be cooking. I dare him to lose against Leipzig on the 30th September again, because we should have all our targets until then, and should be good. Because now we really cannot judge him because he really wants a DM and a goalkeeper. So it's hard to judge him right now.
Ethan, welcome.
Yo.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I just think that it's interesting that the players on our team council and the players who are so called like the faces of Bayern have just like have not been good enough. You know, it's like the players on the team council and the players who are supposed to lead the team are technically supposed to be like the best players on the team, right? But like you look at the players on that team council, like Neuer's not even playing, Muller's not even playing, Goretzka's been bad, Kimmich has been bad, and it's like those main figures of the team have just not been good. And I just think that like the new players who look to those players who are, you know, supposed to be the faces of the club are just like it's not anything to be inspired by. And so I just think we get bad performances across the board.
So my question to you then is, what do you think needs to be changed? You know, how can we fix this?
I just think that the leadership just needs to change. I mean, it's like with Kimmich and Goretzka especially, like that midfield is just not good enough.
It's terrorism. It's absolute terrorism.
Yeah. We need better leaders within the team. And I think Kane, I think Delict, and I think maybe Kim, but I think those kinds of like experienced players that like to keep, you know, take on that leadership role. I think those are the right kind of signings. But it'll be interesting to see how quickly they get accustomed to Bayern and how quickly they're able to move up the pecking order and become leaders within the team.
Goretzka shouldn't be even here. He should be sold.
Yeah.
Tuchel doesn't rate him. Tuchel wants him gone. He should be sold.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long fucking season. I'm telling you that because looking at Real Madrid, looking at Man City and how they play, looking at Arsenal, we are not even close, guys.
Has anyone got anything positive? Anything? Like,
I think Kane will help. Kane will definitely help. Kane is a positive. He didn't do much this game, but he'll build chemistry within the team, and he'll definitely help. But he can only do so much, I think, to be honest. Even if Kane is putting in goals, like I don't trust the midfield. I don't trust our wingers. So
What is like the biggest problem right now? It's not like we don't have the chances or we don't create anything, but we concede. I don't know how we do that, but we just concede for fun.
Yeah, I think it's our midfield, to be honest. It's Limer is supposed to be, you know, this player that runs around a lot, but he just fouls other players, and he doesn't really, from what I've seen, he doesn't win many challenges. And so
and Kimmich is like, he gets like tossed around in the midfield when the other team's on counter, and so yeah, that's just what I think.
Do we need like one midfield or two? If we could buy two midfield, why not use Gravenberg if he's there? That's I don't understand. Put buy DM, and Lima is just a runaround match. Let's face it. DM is so important. I think it's one of the most important positions to have, and we don't have really a DM, and it's really shown.
Definitely.
Hello, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
How are you doing, Colin? You got anything positive about the game now?
Nah, man. I just finished eating my lunch. It is what it is. No, guys. I just.
Cor,
You
can
cannot
you
tell me
leave my
Lionel
club?
was.
Can you leave my club, you curse?
Wait, who's that? Who's that talking? Who's that talking?
That was so messy.
We literally don't have
Go
a
watch
midfield.
Barbie. Go watch Barbie. Go watch Barbie.
Pick an elite European team and see if Bayern has a better midfield than them. Like, we have a worse midfield than Newcastle. Like,
Yeah.
Newcastle, I watched Newcastle today, and their midfield is phenomenal. You look at every team ever, and every elite team. Look at Barcelona. Look at Real Madrid. Look at maybe even look at Atletico Madrid. Like, our midfield is almost non-existent. I mean, we have moments of brilliance from Kimmich, and that's all. If the ball turns over and the other team's running at us, they literally like evaporate into nothingness. They might as well not even be there.
You know what the worst part is? Even a club like Nashville has better midfielders than us, with Sean Davis, Fanny Mokhtar.
Hey, no, don't do that.
And they're in the MLS.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mokhtar is actually class. Sean Davis is class. They're better midfielders than what we have at Bayern, and that's Nashville. That's MLS.
Don't do that.
It's crazy. We have terrible midfielders, and then our best midfielder is not even a midfielder. Like, our best midfielder shouldn't even be in the midfield. They should be playing right back.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, but I've been telling you guys this. Kimmich was known to always be a right back. When we won the Champions League in 2020, Kimmich was a right back. When we won against Barcelona, when we won against PSG, Kimmich was a right back. I don't know the notion. I blame Bayern fans. I blame Bayern fans for this. A lot of Bayern fans have been saying Kimmich midfield. And now look, it's been the same story over and over and over and over again.
But he can't play as a right back anymore. Have you
He
seen
can.
when he played right back?
He has
for
good
Germany?
crosses. He has really good crosses. Like, he's a really good like right back in terms of crossing, but defensively, I'm not too sure. And he's very good defensively. Defensively, as a right back, he's very good. Did you see how he shut down Mane in 2019? Hey, come on, bro. Like, it's. Let's be honest. We have to be real with ourselves.
I think if we buy the M with Kimmich, I think we play better.
You saw what?
I think if Kimmich plays with the DM, a good DM in the midfield, we play better.
No. That's not it. Because Limer is a good DM. Limer is protecting him. He's cover shadowing. He's doing all that. But still, he can't do shit. It's not Limer's fault that Kimmich is non-existent. It's Kimmich. Kimmich's position that he's playing right now is bad. It's just really bad. You know, he's just not a good midfielder. Sometimes he'll pass the ball back. He'll play the ball sloppy. Sometimes he'll have a bad touch. Sometimes he'll try to play like he's some Xavi Hernandez or some type of shit. It's just ridiculous. We need to get rid of him, man.
And
We need to get rid of either you bench him or you play him as a right back. And I've been saying this. I've been saying this for the longest.
And I feel like the fact that we're playing a two-man pivot definitely does not help, because if you're playing a two-man pivot, like those midfielders have to like be really good, right?
Good.
They have to be
Yeah.
really, really good. And so the
Yeah.
fact that we're playing that way also doesn't help. It's like you just keep piling
Or
on.
you alter. Or the thing is, you can alter the formation. You can play 4-3-2-1. If you want to play back four, fine. I don't have a problem with playing back four. I actually like back four personally. But you play 4-3-2-1, meaning that there will be three midfielders, and then you can match up to Leipzig's midfield. But the 4-2-3-1, like you said, you have to the double pivot. You have to have good midfielders. If you don't have good midfielders, then it's just a waste of time. You see, it's just a waste of time. It's I don't know, man. I'm very, I'm very disturbed about this game because when I was watching it, guys, let me tell you my mood when I was watching it. I just kept on staring at the headless chicken in Upamecano because every single time, I've not seen one game this season or the preseason where he's not made a mistake. It's so bad. And I keep looking at him. Every time he has the ball. I know he's gonna make a mistake. Like, man, we need to be real with ourselves. We can't be overprotecting these players. We gotta get rid of them, man. Gotta get rid of. Goretzka has to leave. Upamecano has to leave. Sane has to leave. Even Coman. I think Coman has to leave. I'm sorry, man. I as good as he is, I'm sorry. He's just shit. Like, he can't finish for shit.
Like,
I'm sorry, man.
The worst the thing that made my eyes bleed was Sane and Pavard on the right side. There's literally no I can't tell you how many times I've seen those two players like play with each other on the right side, and there's literally no chemistry. I'd like to see the stats on that side and see how many goals they've managed to like either set up or score, because throughout the whole game it just felt like we tried to move the ball around and then we would pass to Davies and he would try and run up the field and try and do like a 1-2 touch or dribble past a player or something. Like, it was so predictable because we couldn't go through the middle of the field because Leipzig did a really good job of making a really compact midfield. Our right side was very like not creative at all. Like, they would just get the ball. Sane would just get the ball and he would just pass back. And then our left side, like, Gnabry made some runs and he would cross the ball and Tell would sky the ball, and so I just feel like that's just how the game went, like it was just so easy for Leipzig to play that game because there was just no, they were not in danger at all.
It's a joy for them. It's a joy because all they know is you just have to sit back and like it was even easier for them to defend when Harry Kane even came on. You understand? Because you just have to sit back and just allow the team to keep on having the ball. And when you catch them on the counter, then boom, 1, 2, 3, one pass, then there's third pass, and it's a goal. And that was the story. Xavi Simons is a baller. I really like that kid. I'm not gonna lie, that kid is a real baller because if you look at the game today, he was the one who was starting all the counterattacks. You see? So
I'm watched him since his PSG days. He's really, really good.
Yeah.
And Pavard should never start for Bayern Munich ever again after this disaster club.
But I don't think. No, this is the thing. Can we put the blame on Pavard today? What has he really done? I mean, the coach set him up for failure. Like, we all know he's a center back. The coach set him up for failure. So, man, I can see us losing to Werder Bremen next Friday. And what else? Yeah, I think after 3 games, if Tuchel doesn't win a game, he could get sacked. It could look ugly. It could really look ugly, guys. I'm telling you. I don't know, who are we playing after Werder Bremen?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can look.
I just think it's so sad that we have to strengthen still in so many areas. Like,
Yeah.
we got a
Yeah.
striker. It's like, thank God we got a striker, right? But then you look across the board and it's like we still have unproductive wingers. We still have
Yep.
a midfield that goes missing whenever they literally like get any sort of pressure on.
Yeah.
Our defenders have bozo moments at times. We don't even have a goalkeeper. We have Ulreich. And it's like,
Yeah.
you look across the board and it's like, what did we do this transfer window? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what did we got a striker, but what else?
Yeah.
I really hope
our
our new
situation. I don't blame Bayern. That's all I know. Yeah. But the
Yeah.
other things, yeah.
I really hope our new sporting director has some sort of magic or some sort of voodoo to allow us to actually sign players consistently and actually make smart decisions during the transfer window, because we haven't done that for quite some time.
Yeah, thanks, Barzo. Our next game after Bremen is Augsburg.
That's a
Oh, man.
loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. Oh, if it's away, it's a loss. I know that for a fact. We could even lose at home, because today I wasn't expecting us to lose to Leipzig, and we lost. So
I feel like the list of teams that can beat us have just been growing and growing. I remember back when it was just Gladbach, and now it's Augsburg. Now it's like, man, what else? We've been beaten by Bochum a couple times. Oh yeah, Mainz.
Yeah.
It's like that list just continues to grow and grow. It's so sad.
Gladbach.
Yeah.
I'm going to say one thing very quickly before I start eating and just let you guys continue. Just one very quick thing. I'm currently running a giveaway on Twitter. It's my first tweet. It's my pinned tweet on Twitter. All you have to do is just follow, like, and retweet to win a Harry Kane shirt. Winner will be announced next week, just before the Bundesliga game. So if that's something you're interested in, go check out me Twitter, or actually, should I say me X? So go on my X tweet me, X like me, and just XXX me, baby.
Oh, Elon Musk, you fucking clown. Anyway, funny enough, after Augsburg, we're gonna play Gladbach.
Yeah, that's an L2. That's an L2.
So finished.
Yeah.
And after that, Leverkusen. We have a great team.
Oh, you're playing Cologne? We're playing Cologne?
No, Leverkusen with Wirtz.
Oh, nah. We're finished. Guys, we're finished, bro. We're taking L's left, right, center.
End the season right now. End the season right now. Our last good game we played was against PSG. You know that.
I just hope the new sporting director is good.
The
guy who is at Salzburg, because I feel like we only look at really expensive options for different positions, like Harry Kane, and he's really good, but it's so expensive and it's not something you can do consistently.
Yeah, can somebody explain to me who the Sangare guy is? Is he good? Is he any good? Because I really don't watch a lot of PS3 games.
I do. He is. He's not world class. He's not great, but he's, as I
Is
said
he
before, he's one
is
of
he
those
good
like.
as Casero? No. He's not under tire. He's on a tire up under that probably.
Well, the thing with him is he's consistent. He's a consistent 8, consistent 7.5. He just doesn't really go higher or lower. So what you see from him day 1 is what you're gonna get from him day 20.
So there's no development.
No,
Okay.
he's young. He's like 24, 25, but he's not a player that I would think is going to develop more.
I think it'll help though, because at this point I think a player like Sangare would help, because I think our midfield is so below average and it's so like it's so like totally not a midfield that, like, if we bring in a player like Sangare who has like a proven role in a midfield and is someone who is who does something well in the midfield, then it'll help. And he's a type of profile we don't have in the team.
That's the main thing. We're out of options. Anyone want to give their thoughts on Pavard without swearing?
He will be good for United, let's say.
Really now? Why are we lying? Why are we lying?
Listen, we're
Why
gonna
you
lie as
always
much as-
lying? Why you always lying?
As a centre back, yes. As a right back, no.
Do you think he's better than the center backs that United already has, like in Varane and
Varane is
Martinez?
Also believe so. I think he will easily start at United. I know people are saying he's a backup for Varane. Varane has fucking glass bones. He won't start. Power would easily start.
the post-match interview is fucking wild.
Yeah,
Danny
well,
is right.
it
I'm
is.
reading the comments.
I just went to the biggest.
No, it is.
Because
It is, but the thing also is that you got to take into consideration is that he's right. That's the main thing. Like, he's saying wild shit, but he's right. He's not wrong. He's right. Instead of actually reading them, I'll just show them to you. That way it's easier. 1 second. Let me share my screen.
Some of these players need to take responsibility also. It's not all Tuchel's fault. Some of these players are really hiding behind the manager, and it annoys me.
Right. Let's have a look at some comments. Let's start with this one.
35, Man United, you can have him. 35. On net 1 million less.
Prince, what is the biggest UK newspaper?
Biggest one.
Yeah,
Biggest-
which like most people read. Like it's in
Times?
German, Bild, for example.
Is it this Times?
If you're asking for just the average Joe, Son.
No,
Because I was
this
just wanted
is
to
the
see
piece
what
of
the
shit.
headline
No.
says.
Now, football fans hate the Sun, but
Yeah.
if you're asking about like a news, it's basically like Bild. Everyone hates Bild, but if you're asking about like the newspaper that most people read, it's the Sun.
Harry's paid.
No.
Harry Kane still can't win a trophy as Bayern Munich are trashed in German
It's the
Supercup.
Sunday Times. It's the Sunday Times.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
debatable. Anyway, next one. Honestly, at this point for sport news, you couldn't make an argument for like Talk Sport or something.
Are they that big?
We weren't there from the first minute today. We lost every duel. That was bad. I'm not 100% yet. That's quite normal. It comes with every game.
That would have been a dream debut for Kane. I'm so sad. I've watched Arsenal today. They look
I
scary.
looked it up. It's the Sun, then the Sun on Sunday, Daily Mail, and then the Sunday Times. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. It's
yeah,
not
the
like
Sun, but the Sun is absolute trash.
yeah. Obviously, I'm not saying like read the Sun if you want credible news. I'm just saying in terms of like the biggest, it's the Sun. Same
Even
thing
though
with
they're, it's funny. Even though they illegally hack people's phone, they're still there.
Let me see what the Daily Mail says. Kane
as a Bayern admirer, Tuchel is not the guy for you. You should have kept Nagelsmann.
Who said
All
that?
right. Is Ziad in the comments?
I think
no, ignore Nagels enjoy, all right? He's obviously biased. Look, here's the truth, right? We were horrible under Nagelsmann. We were worse under Tuchel, but we weren't good under any of them. All right? We're not good under any of them. We weren't good in the flick either. We won the COVID Cup. That's it. The second COVID was over, we went back to being ass.
It's just the midfield. I think like ever since 2020, it's just that we
haven't replaced Thiago, and it's shown.
Yeah.
What happened after 2020? We let go of Thiago and haven't replaced him.
We let go of Javi Martinez shortly after.
I can't believe they're doing. No way, bro. German newspaper are giving ratings and they're giving Kane a bad grade. Like, what the fuck? What was he supposed to do?
Yes, he was in the game for about
it's
25
very
minutes.
Depressing that all these fucking
they give him a fight, though.
Watching the first game, that's the game. That's how we play. We have to improve against Bremen. If we not win against Bremen, Tuchel is in trouble. I'm just saying.
Tuchel is in trouble for sure. Look at Uli Hoeneß, bro. He's not looking at this for long.
Look, replacing the manager is the least of our issues. We need the squad to improve first, and then we need to think about whether we want to continue with Tuchel. But we've just gotten his dream player for 100-odd million.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to say this: Tuchel has pulled. Nagelsmann would not have gotten Nagelsmann would not have gotten Kane.
Who says that?
I do.
What makes you sure about that? We pulled Mane.
You need to enjoy Nagels so much.
Now, tell me what's the difference.
I'm going to tell you here. I'm going to tell you the truth. Your name should not be Nagels enjoyer. Your name should not be Tuchel enjoyer. Your name should be every manager hater.
Why? Why?
Because it doesn't matter who we get, they're not going to improve us. The squad is fundamentally flawed.
It's very unbalanced, an inconsistent player. Very inconsistent.
We've got one functioning midfielder in Kimmich. And we've had one functioning midfielder in Kimmich since 2020. We're now in 2023. You know the only midfielders that we've bought since 2020 that have actually played a minute?
Who?
Lima, who was on a free.
What about Mark Walker? And Diego Dantes?
Who have played?
No.
I'm not counting his 25 seconds in the DP Pokal where he lost us the game and missed the penalty.
We know
who was that? Who lost us the game?
Mark Rocker.
Oh, fuck that guy.
We have been so spoiled in the past with our midfield, with Schweinsteiger and
Schweinsteiger was terrible for most of his. He was a winger for most of his career.
But he turned out to be a great midfielder, and Kroos and Xabi Alonso and Lam, and our wingers were excellent. Shout out to Robin Ribery, and we had this strike. We need a squad rebuild. Bayern Munich, okay?
I'm not about to comment. Fuck.
You know, if Super Frank comes, I quit football. I quit it.
Wait,
I'm done.
who's Super Frank? Who's that?
Frank
No,
Lampard.
De Gea
No
is
way! No way, we would win. Not even Saudi Arabia wants it.
Danny. If a Super Frank comes to Bayern, I quit football.
Would you take the here?
By the way, De Gea is fucking finished.
No, we don't want his ass. We want his decent goalkeeper. Honestly, that we could have lost 4-0 today. That last shot by Šeško, who was saved that good.
Shout out to
No,
Kim
but
Min
that's
Jae.
just typical
By
for
the way, why not start Kim Min Jae? Why not start De Ligt and Kim Min Jae?
De Ligt was terrible today.
Yeah, between
Upa was decent.
Upamecano and De Ligt, one of them is always terrible on the day. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Him also, like, yes, he had this one one tackle where he saved last second, but he only had to save it last second because he was doing a mistake before that. So it's not even like he played for us.
By the way, I hope we get the DM and I hope we get the goalkeeper, because if you get both and Tuchel still loses, we know he's a fucking fraud. Officially.
I know it already.
We know it, but we need proof. And proof is only getting him when he gets all his targets.
Look, here's the thing, right? Tuchel sent out a very strong message today when when like none of the starters started the game except for Lima, aka Kim Min Jae didn't start, Kane didn't start, but Lima did. That was a very, very strong message towards Goretzka, that Goretzka is no longer wanted here. That he can take his ass to another gym and find another hobby.
Can I say what happened to Goretzka?
Samasi, bist du nicht Deutsch?
What happened to him? Because he was good at some point.
He does. Nagelsmann, he does.
You guys are German, right? Wait.
I'm German, yes.
Now, Prince only understands a bit German, right?
What?
You only understand a bit German, right?
I speak German. I just don't like speaking it because I think English.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, you're German? But
Yes.
you're not German. You can speak it only.
He lived in
No, I
Germany.
can speak German fluent. I just don't like speaking it.
But you're not German.
I am. Haha.
You have no accent. You have no
I
German
know.
accent.
I know,
That's
right?
cool. That's cool.
How do you get it?
I have a German accent when I speak English, which is slightly weird, but okay.
Anyway, now look. There was also I don't think the Licht is terrible. No, he's not terrible. I just say he was terrible today, which he was. He even admitted it. He said he wasn't on his game today. They give him man up.
Like, if we are playing bad, give Gravenberg a chance to play. You can not be.
The guy's even worse than Goretzka. Not saying something.
How is he worse than Goretzka?
The guy comes on, pretends to play football for 5 minutes, and then has 20 interviews the next day, and is like, if I don't play more, I'm gonna leave. Well, maybe you should perform if you're playing instead of having interviews every single 2 weeks.
Who's having interviews?
Same thing with Tell. Look, you all know I'm a Tell fan. Today he was asked. He's gonna have like 20 interviews this week. He's
No,
gonna,
no, only 20 interviews. He posted on Instagram, MiaSanMia, and everyone will like him again.
Yeah, of course. These footballers just get on my nerves, these footballers, because they're just all the same, all right? They're just all the freaking same.
Yeah,
all of them.
about self-promotion.
They don't perform, and then they go on Instagram. Oh, man, today's loss hurt me a little. Watch, Thomas Müller, he didn't even play. But tomorrow you can see him on Instagram.
I
and he's gonna
can't.
be like,
I
man,
can't do
yesterday's
this
loss hurt.
fucking apologies after a loss. You know what you can do after a loss? Go
Win.
train and win the next game. That's what you're gonna
Exactly.
do.
Like, maybe I'm just getting old. I probably am. I am getting old. That's a fact. But like, it's the same one today with Harry Kane. When the fan again, that just pissed me off. We're losing 3-0. It's a trophy. Yes, it's a glorified friendly. It's still a trophy. And the fans are singing Harry Kane, Harry Kane, la 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 la
I
la.
love that. I love
Bro, like, be serious, all right? We're losing 3-0 at home to a banter club. They weren't even alive a year ago. They literally spawned half a year ago, and we're losing to them 3-0 at home. The first time they've ever won a Supercup, and we're losing. And the fans,
I would like to
all of them
win
are
the
singing
Bundesliga,
Harry
you
Kane's
know?
name.
RB Leipzig could win the Bundesliga. Just saying.
Like, yeah, like I've not done my Bundesliga preview yet. That's coming out sometime next week. But I'll just spoil it right now. Bayern is at number 2. Actually, maybe number 3.
No
because
way.
Leipzig is number 1. Leverkusen, yes, Leverkusen is number 2.
Have you
Bayern
seen
is 3, and Dortmund is 4th. And this is coming from the guy that last season, on the last match day, when everyone said, "Oh, we lost the Bundesliga because we lost the game," I was the only person. I remember it. I was the only person on the stream saying, "You know what? No, we're gonna win the Bundesliga because Dortmund is gonna bottle it." You know, I'm not saying that this year. Leipzig is not going to bottle it. Leverkusen is not going to bottle it. They're going to be ahead of us this year because we're awful. Unless we make changes, we're going to end up in 3rd. This is looking on a downward spiral for so long.
Xabi Alonso is a great manager, and Leverkusen look good. They look really, really good.
Prince, give me 3 changes you want. 3
What?
changes you want. 3 changes you want. You think would make us win the Bundesliga? Is essentially win us the triple.
3 signings.
Not signings, changes. Could be anything. Could also be like keep it back and right back, as Cole would say. Like anything. Could be a signing. Could be manager change.
Okay. First one, get Sangare. I think that has to be a non-negotiable. We didn't get Saicedo. We didn't get any of the signings that we were linked with in terms of number 6. We need to get Sangare right now.
I'm glad we didn't get Declan Rice, by the way. I don't think he's worth that much. But
By the way, I would give up my firstborn for having Tuchamini at Bayern. That's all.
Not going to happen. Like, be realistic. Like, when you say changes, you need to be realistic because
Have you
is not going to
seen him
happen.
today, how he played?
But he was starting for my team. There's no way he will go,
I was one of the few people that actually made videos about him when he was still in League One, saying that I want him at Bayern, and people were saying, "Man, why do you want this guy from League One? What's he gonna do?" And then Real Madrid came in and bought him, and now we're like, "Man, yeah, actually, no,
Yes,
seriously." It's the same thing with Camavinga. You know how annoying this is? Real Madrid had the best midfield for a decade, right? They had the best midfield for a decade, and now they're gonna have the best midfield for another decade.
Because how does a YouTuber that's better recruiting than actually people who's their job?
Look,
I can't believe it.
All I'm gonna say is my first change is get Sangare in. All right. If you want a real, okay, no, actually no. I'm not. I'm gonna give you realistic changes. I'm not gonna give you unrealistic changes.
Yeah, please. I want realistic changes.
Sangare, that's my first one.
Yeah, that's realistic.
My second one is sell Davis and ship him off to Siberia.
All right.
And my third one is get our fullback in, someone that actually plays well. Now we've got Guerrero. We'll see how he does. I don't want to put too much pressure on him right now because he's got literally injured right now. So I can't even say, "Oh yeah, when he's fit, haha, it's all good and well." No. So my third change after shipping Davis off to Siberia is to actually get a fullback that offers us something different. And there are 2 options in my mind. You can pick one of those either way. My first option is get Frimpong in. Now, granted, I'm biased here, obvious reasons. You all know why. If he was at Bayern, I could get exclusive, so that's why. that's my priority. Have him as a right fullback. and then you play Guerra as a left fullback, or you play Mazraoui, who played in the World Cup as a left back. You play him as a left back. So you have an option there, basically. Now the second option that I'm thinking about, and it might not be the sexy option, but it is a option. And I don't know, how do I phrase this? I don't know how realistic this one is. This one is quite unrealistic because he's not a fullback. He's a winger, but he played as a fullback, but he's also retired. So there's a lot of asterisks to it. Bale.
Who?
Gareth Bale.
He's retired, bro.
Are you fucking kidding? Are you on drugs?
The guy is a winner. That's what we're lacking right now.
I don't give a shit if he's the winner.
The guy scored in multiple Champions League finals. The guy is a winner.
I don't give a shit. He's retired. He's done with football. He doesn't want to come. So this is the most unrealistic signing ever. I really thought I didn't hear the name correctly. Gareth Bale, you're absolutely losing your mind. But I think Sangari will come. I don't, especially after this disaster class of the game.
Look, I'm going to be honest. Davis should have been sold after 2020. You know what pisses me off? I say this all the time. It pisses me off so much because I usually don't buy shirts with players' names on the back. I usually don't do that.
You bought it because he's from Ghana, right?
What?
You bought it from Davis because he's from Ghana?
Nah, he grew up in Ghana, but he's not from Ghana.
Yeah.
But like, I got myself a Davis shirt after 2020 because I was like, yo, this kid is special. This kid is special. This kid is so special. Alaba, watch out, he's gonna replace you.
He looks special.
He looked special. That 2020 season, bro, he was. I was going to war against Liverpool fans who were like, oh no, Robertson is the best left back in the world. And I was like, no, mate, you have no clue what you're talking about. Davis he's unbelievable. The guy's been a fucking fraud since then. He's been a Twitch YouTuber. That's it. He's been on Twitch more than he's been on the pitch performing good. That's what annoys me because he hasn't improved. He's regressed, and the reason why he's regressed is because now he just relies on his pace. He doesn't rely on let me try and get a good crossing. Let me try and get a good passing. Let me try and keep things simple. I'm the new guy here, so I'm gonna keep things simple. I'm not gonna overdo it. Now that he's not the new guy anymore, now that he's got clout, he's overdoing it. He's trying to dribble past 5 players. He's just kicking the ball forward and running after it. He's not even defending anymore. Now he just sprints after people. He's like, you know what? I don't need to defend. I can just, my pace makes up for it. Well, not if you're playing against someone that's actually quick, then your pace doesn't make up for it. That's my issues with Davis. The fact that, nobody has sat him down. Nobody's held him accountable. Nobody has said to him, you know what, Davis? Look, it's not good enough. Your performances are not good enough, all right? Nobody has sat him down and told him that. They've just, he's young. He's going to learn. I don't know from who, but he's going to learn. And he hasn't. I would cash in on him. I would. And that's from someone that actually likes Davis. But ultimately, what I care about first and foremost is the team. And I think the team does... I blame the management as much as I blame Davis because I don't think the management has the balls to tell him, you know what, you're not good enough. And I blame Davis because he doesn't realize himself that, you know what, I've not been playing good enough. Last season, he's had 2 good games. 2. One was against DC United in pre-season. He played the first half against DC United in pre-season, and he had a great game there. The second was against Barcelona. That's it. 2 good games in a whole season. One was a pre-season game. But nobody brings it up because he's hip. He's cool. He's on Twitch all the time. He's a YouTuber. He plays video games, so he's cool. As a footballer, well, it pains me to say this, but It's been a downward spiral. It sounds like I hate him. I really don't. It's the same when I complain about Lewandowski all the time. And people thought I hated him. I don't. But nobody calls it out, so I will. Speaking of a player that nobody likes to call out because they're hip, they're cool, and all that, it's Jamal Musiala.
I said he had the disaster class today.
The guy's had nothing but disaster classes since the World Cup ended. And I don't like doing the typical thing, which is like, which is like if you don't score or you don't assist, then you are playing bad. That's not the case, right? You can be an attacker and still have a good game without scoring or assisting. I'm not expecting productivity. I'm expecting performance. And people always conflate those two things, but they're not the same thing. They're two different things. Musiala hasn't had a good performance since the World Cup. He's had good moments, but not a good performance.
Is it something mentally, or is it just something physical that's hindering him? Because I don't know what's wrong with him. Because
he's overdoing it.
Yes,
he's overdoing it.
He's overthinking, isn't he?
Yeah. Overthinking, over dribbling. He's overconfident.
Yeah. He has to. I think if he doesn't think about it and does it instinctively, he's so much better. He needs to stop putting pressure on himself and just don't think about it.
Like, it's a weird conundrum, but it's a truth. The best teams are usually the simplest teams. Like, if you can look at a team and you know exactly what each player is doing, what each player's role is, those are typically the best teams in the world. I'll give you an example that every Bayern fan knows. 2013, everyone knew that you could watch Bayern for 2 games and you knew exactly that's what every player's role is. Javi Martinez, defensive midfielder.
We know who the start was. We know who's gonna start, how they're gonna play, and they still couldn't beat us.
Exactly. That's why
I think that we are missing also consistent gameplay for a lot of players. They haven't played together consistently. I blame Tuchel on that because you cannot chop and change every fucking game. My God.
Well, the issue also is that, in a weird way, right? The issue is that we don't have any players that stand out. Because in 2013, you could say, oh, this player is clearly the best in their position in our team. Besides maybe the striker. Well, I think most people considered Mandzukic the best. But obviously we had Gomez and we had Pizarro. So, there was an argument, is Gomez better than Mandzukic? Is Mandzukic better than Gomez? Either way. Like that was like the only position where you could be like, you know what? I don't know. Left back, you knew Alaba was going to play there. Goalkeeper, you know who's going to play there. The centre backs, you knew who was going to play there. The fullback, the right back, you knew who was going to play there. Midfielders, who typically is going to play there, with the exception of maybe Gustavo coming in here and there. But you knew who was going to play where. And that gives them a little bit of continuity, which is very important, which people, for some reason, don't consider at all when it comes to football clubs. Yes, changing things up and all that is good because it helps players keep fit. You know what's better? Keeping playing players week in, week out so they can create a rhythm, so they can get used to each other. Look at Manchester City, actually, good example. Pep is the master of changing things up. Every single week at Bayern, I think he had 99 games in a row where he had a different lineup. 99 games in a row where he had a different lineup. He never won it here. Look at Manchester City last season. Actually, look at Manchester City before last season. Constantly changing, constantly adapting, constantly tinkering. They always went out in a crucial phase. Last year, you know what? Haaland, you start every game. Rodri, you start every game. De Bruyne, if you're healthy, you start every game. There was continuity. And because they had so many injuries, Akanji, you start every game. Fullbacks, you start every. It's continuity. people need to realize that like football is simple. I hate the fact that it's simple, but it's the truth. It's simple. Like the simpler you make things for the players. Yes, the players, they've played football their whole life. They've got the capacity to actually like take in a lot of information. But the simpler you make things for these players, and the more you let them just find their rhythm, find continuity, and just play with each other, the more they're gonna get better because they know what to do. They'll face different situations together, and they'll know exactly how to overcome those. But again, I'm just complaining right now. I feel like I'm talking against the wall right now. I'm just monologuing because I've
No,
made
you're
these
right.
before, but
We have so many problems and so not a lot of time to solve them. I don't think we're gonna solve them all this season.
I really thought we would win this game today. I had a good feeling. I don't know why. I thought we would win.
one player isn't going to solve our issues. It doesn't matter who the player. We could sign Messi, and he wouldn't solve the issues.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Messi was pretty
He
good.
could. I think he could, but that's the only player who could.
Messi isn't going to start defending to the point where we're not going to concede 3 goals.
But you're gonna score a lot.
Yeah. Well, no, we're going to create chances, but we're not going to score.
With Messi and Kane, come on, dude.
Damn, your water looks good.
It's clear.
It looks like ice cold water. I was.
Oh, it is. I'm a water drinker, just pure water drink. And for some reason,
By the way, the next game against Leipzig, we have to beat the shit out of them.
we
Okay?
won't.
we're gonna get
beat them
destroyed.
badly.
It's by the way, isn't it like already in the 5th match day or something? 4th or 5th match day.
Yeah. We have to beat them. Like 6-0, 7-0. I don't care. I want them humiliated.
Yeah, we were getting humiliated then. Oh man.
You know-
Okay, at least the last One Piece episode was good.
You know,
With the drums of liberation.
You know, there's so many teams who have a better midfield than us. That's really depressing. Newcastle, Aston Villa, Leipzig, I think Dortmund, Leverkusen, Man City, Chelsea if they get Caicedo. Yeah.
Chelsea, you know what's annoying me, right? Sorry, this is a personal one. Because it shows ambition by Chelsea. Yes, they've got a rich owner, okay, so they can show ambition, so to speak. But they're going for Caicedo and they're going for Lavia. They're going for
Because
2
they're cheaters.
sixes.
They're cheaters.
Like, bro, leave some for me, fam. Please, bro. I'm begging you. Please, man.
We're getting Sangari, I thought.
Don't be so sure. Because Liverpool is going to be in for him now.
Fuck.
Because Liverpool has no alternative. So here's the thing. If Liverpool lose tomorrow against Chelsea and they lose like 2-0, 3-0, suddenly it's going to be between us and Liverpool. Like they're going to go into that transfer.
That's why I say move quickly, Bayern Munich, move. Call him right now, saying we want you at Bayern. We're going to pay the release clause. Do you want to go to Bayern? If he says yes, call the club. Say we want to buy your player. We're going to pay the release clause. Negotiate with the club. Make the deal good enough that they say yes. Then do the transfer, give them the money, and then announce that we bought him. We need to move like we have 3 days. I want to see him in 3 days.
You know what's also going to happen? If we don't get Sangare, couldn't think of his name there. There are two options that are left on the market.
The one guy from Benfica.
Amrabat, which Star Guy just mentioned, which is why I got reminded of his name. And you know what his second option is? That we've been linked to it, but only by one person. We've only been linked by one source. I wouldn't want him personally. I've been clowning him for years. Verratti.
Not the rat. Not the rat.
The
No.
fraud. The absolute fraud.
He's an absolute fraud. He's the biggest loser. No.
Like, I don't want to talk back because he's now our player. We'll have Harry Kane who's never won anything, and then we've got Verratti who's bottled every major this competition he's ever been in.
No, I don't want him at all. Stay away from my club, Verratti. So it's Bayern are in such a mess. And I don't think the board realized what the mess. We need a total revamp of the most of the position of the squad. Let's face it. And they're not gonna do it. I know them. They're not gonna do it. We need like what we did in 2000 after we lost 3 finals in 2012 with your packet. Who did we bought? I think we bought Mandzukic, Dante, Hernandez, who we bought also. And Hernandez was the key. Schweinsteiger and Hernandez were...
Hernandez? You mean Martinez?
Oh my God. I do that all the time. I mean Martinez, yes.
Now, can we talk about? We've won the Bundesliga 11 times in a row, and we could not. There's a chance we do not win it this year. The year we signed Harry Kane, the year we signed the one who never won a trophy. Can you imagine? This guy is probably ending his career just after that season.
Oh my God! You cannot let Harry Kane go another
Cannot let it down.
season.
Cannot let it down. At least when it is difficult.
That's a no-go, Danny the Ritos, and the reason why that's a no-go.
No,
even though
can
I would
say
want
something?
him.
I'm biased against American football players. Also, I'm biased against them. I'm sorry, I can't take Tyler Adams seriously. The only American player I rate is
Pulisic, the born of soccer.
Nah, Gio Reyna.
Not even him. He's a crybaby. But go ahead, Prince.
I'm just gonna tell you the truth, Danny. I would love Tyler Adams at Bayern. I absolutely would. I think he would solve a lot of issues. But the issue is the reason why Chelsea didn't sign him, despite the fact that they triggered his release clause, but then they walked away from him, not just because they then decided to buy Caicedo, but also because his injury is apparently that bad that he's going to be out for like 5 months. So that's why even though they triggered release clause, they then decided, now you know what, he's out for too long. So I wouldn't want him just for that reason.
Tyler Adams played at Leipzig once, right?
Yeah, he used to be at Leipzig.
Yeah.
What is? I am the only one that realized that a lot of players are injured.
You know what annoys me? You guys know I like to bet, right? I like to bet quite a lot. All right. Yesterday, with the Premier League starting, I was like, "Yay! Let me bet on Arsenal. I'm gonna bet on Timber to get 50 passes. The guy gets injured in the first half." Then earlier today, you know what? Let me try and find it.
I'm actually very good at betting. I knew Saka was gonna score a goal. So,
Actually, yeah. Speaking of Arsenal,
Saka's so good, man.
But like I knew Haaland is gonna score, and I put money on Haaland scoring, Saka scoring. Who did I bet also money on? I bet the right result for Man City, which was great. I'm actually quite good at it.
AKA you're lucky, as it is. But yeah, yesterday,
No.
I bet on De Bruyne doing anything, he gets injured. Today, I bet on Timber doing anything, he gets injured. Then, I bet on a
Good, yeah.
Newcastle game, and I bet on Tyron Mings to do anything. 10 minutes in, he gets injured. You know what? I'm not betting again this season because whoever
By
I
the
bet
way-
on, they get injured.
I bet on Tonali and I was right. I knew he was a good player. I can't believe Newcastle have a more balanced, better squad than Bayern Munich.
Newcastle created a better squad than us in a year. You know how embarrassing that is? In a year.
Top the Bayern Munich. What are you doing? What are you doing with that?
And the reason the squad is so much better, it's not just the midfield. It's their attack as well. We still employ Sané, Gnabry. These guys show up twice a year for 1 or 2 games.
I tell you, I wanted one of them at least sold this year, and nothing happened. Just because Gnabry scored in the last games doesn't mean he's any good. By Munich.
But he's German.
I
German.
swear on my life, I don't give a shit if he's German. I don't. They all let me down in the World Cup. Since then, they are fucking. I can't vouch for them anymore.
Like I hate to sound like Core right now because Core, there's a few things wrong when he says this, and I hate to sound like him right now. But if Gnabry or Sané were Somalian instead of German, they would not be playing at Bayern.
Oh no, you have a very, very how would you say that? Yeah. You're onto something, bro. You might be not playing for Bayern if you were Somali.
There's German bias. Let's face. Look
Yes,
at Manuel
obviously a
Neuer.
German bias.
Can I say something? Look at how protected Manuel Neuer is. This dude went skiing, broke his legs. That's why we have to bought Summer, who was bad. Let's face it, he wasn't the right replacement, and now he's still not fit.
And they don't want to replace him. They're like, oh, let's get a 1B option, someone that can come in and play this season. But then, he's not going to be a realistic threat to Neuer.
Bayern should say, fuck you, no, Manuel Neuer.
I can play devil's advocate though.
And be done with it. By Costa, he's let's say, how much does Costa cost?
75 million. That's his release clause.
I don't care. Buy him.
We spent that money on Kane.
With what money?
Yeah.
And I hate that Bayern.
Always needs to be in a positive. Always needs to be in a positive. Like, that is good, right? Look. I'm the financial guy.
He has rules. Just apply to them rules. Bayern's can spend so much money and still be within the rules of FFP. And
Exactly.
They don't do it. So for once, Bayern have fuck you money. Let's face it. It's time to say fuck you, FC Bayern, okay? Buy Costa and then buy a DM. If Bayern was smart, they would go to Lavia and say, these both clubs see you as the sloppy second. You are on our first choice. Go to Munich. You're going to win. You're going to play every game. Come to us.
And let's be honest, though. If we get a goalkeeper in DM, this team doesn't get better significantly. Like, our playstyle is dog shit. I don't think bringing in a goalkeeper in DM
Thank you.
does nothing.
Nagels enjoy it. You're just saying that because you want Nagels to be good. That's the only reason.
No, but we've been playing terribly.
I'm exposed.
Since
Nah,
Hansi
Daniel,
Flick, we've been
you
shit.
must admit, bro. At least we played some. Like we didn't play so bad like we do right now. You can't tell me that. We are so shit. Like we don't even win game against like shitty teams. We're just bad. I don't care. Even under Nagelsmann, we haven't played so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So what should we do?
Bring back the goal.
Really play style, because our team, we play the ball too slow. This is our big issue.
Yeah.
And we're not compact. Like one ball through and the whole team is wide open. We need to play compact, quick passes, and just move the ball up. That's what we need to do. We play too fucking wide open. 5 passes, and Leipzig's through every single time. They don't do anything crazy. It's normal basic shit. We can't do the basics correctly.
We signed that one guy from Chelsea for Tuchel to practice on like on corners and stuff. We're not doing anything. We're just conceding from corners and free kicks.
Oh my god, we are so useless. They can give you 500 corners.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm telling you, when I was watching this game, there were so many times where the players are just thumping the ball up and they have no clue where they want to pass it to. If you look at a really good like player, it's like a chess match to them. They know the next 5 steps they want to take. The Bayern players don't even know their next step they want to take in the passing sequence. It's a big problem. They want to just release the ball quickly. They don't think. They're not using their brains. How to like organize, where to pass, where to move to after the pass. The basics is what's really fucking us over.
Is it Tuchel's fault? Does he explain it right, or is it more the players?
I think it's both. Like, you've had a whole preseason. Like, last season, you can get a break. You didn't get a preseason. You came out in a shit time. You've had a month to set this team up. The positioning is dog shit. They don't know where they're passing it to next. The progression is terrible. Everything moves slow. That's on Tuchel. The players finishing and defending, like the individual decisions, that's on them. Because Tell should have taken those shots, those chances. Gnabry and Sane were poor in some areas too. Like, Sane could have had a shot outside the box that went in. The defending's poor too. Mazraoui's handball, like throwing his hands up. Upamecano just like not tracking the guys. Like, there's individual mistakes in it too, but the overall setup is on Tuchel.
So should we just sack him?
Nagelsmann's there. No, but I wouldn't sack him. I think it's early. Because
Nah, I wouldn't sack him as well. I would wait until, as I said, until the international break. It's already like 9th of September. If we haven't improved by then, there's time to sack. And there's also time to save the season. It's not like it's over by any means.
Yeah, because we have to take into account too. I saw the City game and Arsenal game. They didn't play that well either. Like, the first game of the season is usually a pretty rough one. Because even though you did have a preseason, it's still tough to implement it in like a real competitive game. People can say preseason's competitive, but I think the vibe of overall is like quite different. I think the first game back is usually hard for everyone. It was tough for City. It was tough for Arsenal. It was always going to be tough for us. So I think we give it a good month or two and see how we develop from there before we make any decisions regarding the coaching.
Here's a question. Does anyone even like football anymore? No, seriously, honest question.
I think the game's falling off.
I watched a lot of playoff basketball, but I also watch a lot of Formula One, but football is still my thing, man. It's still the thing that...
Did you see my GOAT, Jokic, win the playoffs?
Is he a GOAT?
He's my GOAT.
I was so mad when he was hitting every shot.
I have to go. Bye.
So Massey heard that basketball talk and was like, you know what, I'm out.
I'm telling you, Warriors, this season, it's their season.
No, you got CP. You're not winning anything anymore. Unless you
watch. Curry will give him a ring the same way he gave KD that bum a ring. So you'll all see. But I agree, football fell off. Like, if we're being serious, this shit's fallen off since like 2015.
Holy shit. Neymar might be moving to Saudi Arabia.
Arabian nights like Arabian days.
Why are you doing this, Neymar, bro? You still have something in you.
Bayernfantv, where do you think the game went wrong today?
From the club.
Yeah.
The second the club was born in 1900. Since then, ambition, team, lineup, manager, management, transfers. Where do you want me to stop? Tell me when.
Keep cooking.
There's only so much you can cook. Let me eat
Yeah.
first. But yeah, I'm as I said, I've not seen any of our preseason games because I saw Towers, talk in the group chat saying, "Oh, we look pretty good against Liverpool." I tune in, and like a minute later, we concede, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing preseason." So I came in today with a lot of hope, and you know what? I was very hopeful. I was very ambitious. I was thinking, you know what? We can do it all. I'm already done with football. No, seriously, I'm already done with football. I'm finito.
Give it one more month. One more month.
If you suddenly don't see me anymore on YouTube, just know I'm still alive. I just stopped caring. I'm just tired. Robbie, I'm tired.
I'm also tired, bro. Like tired now for real, not about football. Just want to go to bed. As I said, I think we'll win against Bremen, and then I think we already have a tough game. I think the second game is already a tough game.
We'll win against some banter club like they're not even in the league anymore. Actually, who can we win against them? We can't even beat Schalke anymore because they're not in the league.
The third match day is against Gladbach. Let's see how. Oh, the fourth match day is against Leverkusen. That is a tough one.
I think by match day 5, we'll see where the team's at.
Yeah, in the gutter.
We'll see. I think there's definitely room to improve because we're shit, but I do think we'll improve.
Let me say you one thing. If we manage to not win against Bayern, I could seriously see Tuchel leaving. I'm not even joking. If we don't win against Bayern, their value of their squad is less than what we've paid for Kane. If we don't win that game, Tuchel is gone.
Nah.
Bro, you can't not win against Bayern. That's not possible.
Yeah, but we're gonna beat them.
Yeah. As I said, I also think we beat them. But just saying, if we will not to beat them, it could be the end of Tuchel. Because as I said, it's not the first game we've played bad now. And I know this. They've been saying, give him the preseason, give him a full preseason. Because when back in last season, in the end of last season, they were blaming the fitness of the players. They say they're out of power already after 60 minutes and stuff. They can't run anymore. All that stuff. Now, it should be resolved by now, right? But it looked like it didn't, or it hasn't changed anything. So, I don't know, man. We should be winning against Bremen. I'm not saying anything else, but if we don't win, there will be a huge discussion.
Yeah.
Word from Tuchel. Harry Kane will start against Bremen and will play every game. He's
for sure. This is not even a surprise.
Rest in peace, Mattis Tell. It was nice knowing you.
But you really thought Mattis Tell would start ahead of Kane?
What, some games at least.
Nah, no way.
There was a time where we were a big club where we could actually rest players and play youth players. With the way our form is right now and the way we're playing, forget ever seeing Stanisic in the game. Forget ever seeing Tell play a game. Forget ever seeing who else? Kretzik a game. Forget seeing Vidovic. I mean Vidovic. Forget him anyway. Forget Vanna.
Vidovic is so shit, bro.
Yeah.
Forget any of these players.
Ibrahimovic, all gone.
They're all
They're
gone.
not established players. They're all gone.
Ibrahimovic, funniest guy, bro. That guy posted Tuchel on his Instagram story just to be ignored.
Yeah, he wants to get on the good side, simping hard for Tuchel.
I think it's funny.
Yeah. What's crazy about Tuchel is like he has the audacity to say, "I didn't know what went wrong today." Motherfucker, you're the coach.
Yeah.
You know what
Bro,
went wrong.
you are the coach. If you don't know, then we are fucked.
Yeah, if you don't know, we're fucked. It's like a captain. It's like a ship without a fucking captain. Like, what are you saying, dog? Like, at least lie to us. Say like, I know what went wrong. Just fucking lie. Don't say I don't know what went wrong. Just fucking lie. I know what went wrong.
I know what went wrong. I will fix it to Friday.
Yeah, just say that. Say that and we're good. Don't just fucking lie. I'd prefer the lie.
I have no idea what went wrong. Honestly, I'm speechless.
I feel like
sometimes honesty is not the best thing you can do.
Yeah, like I wanted to see Tuchel without a filter in the press conference. Just fucking start shitting on the players. I don't give a fuck at this point. Like, say whatever you got to, and then we go from there.
He was so angry at Kimmich today.
Yeah. The way he just like lifted out of his fucking seat. He just jumped out of his seat within 5 minutes and started like giving orders.
Because we were already 1 down after 5 minutes.
Yeah.
For the second goal, though, how did Leipzig extend with Olmo? It's crazy.
He owns us. He owns us.
He owns us. He's in. Anyway.
Look.
Wait, did you guys start the stream by like at the start of the game?
Yeah.
So I can watch your reactions for all the goals.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do it after the stream.
Look, I'm done. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm beaten.
You'll be back next week when we win 5-0.
Unfortunately, I'll be back next week when we lose 5 in a row.
Kane hat trick next week, and everyone's back.
Yeah, hat trick of own goals.
I'll be so there if Kane starts next week. I'll be so there. Let's go, bro. I'm so hyped for this guy. I can't lie.
You were hyped about Sadio Mane.
Yeah, I know. But who wasn't?
We don't speak about the Sadio Mane thing. That was 1 year ago. We can pretend it never happened. Last season never happened. Whatever our opinions were last season, they don't count. New season, new us.
Yeah, you truly sound like a Warriors fan.
Just to remain positive, no matter how shit the team is. Maybe they pull something out of their ass and win the Champions League like Chelsea does all the time. And Real Madrid does.
Oh, Real Madrid is such
I'm just tired, Robbie. I'm just tired, bro.
It's time to go.
I think it really is time to go.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Guys, see you next week.
I'm going to head out, but
yeah.
See you
next week when we're talking about Thomas dismissal. All right.
See you all next time.
Yeah, see you.
Hopefully when Bayern is better, which they won't be, but no. I'm beaten.
All right, see you. Bye.
Bye.